By the way, Lisa G had her cookie party, and that broadcast I hear was a nightmare.
Oh, really?
What
do you mean?
Heard you had some technical difficulties in the beginning.
Well, that wasn't my problem.
I haven't
It went off well. Lisa was funny. Lisa Lampanelli.
I'll play it all tomorrow.
Okay.
Anybody from the station show up at your cookie party?
Tim
Sabian.
Tracy Millman was there.
Right.
Jason Kaplan.
Right.
Benji showed up when the party was over, and I was sweeping up.
Typical Benji.
Well, really?
It's a good thing I wasn't in my pajamas.
Why'd you do that, Benji?
I didn't. I thought it would still be going on. It was like 11:30.
Did he show up with a hooker or something? Someone told me.
No, that wasn't a hooker. I joking around said I was good on the air, so I'm gonna bring a big crack whore.
Right.
But no, it was a nice, sweet girl.
Yeah, she was cute.
She was.
She into crack?
Is that
What
a girl?
was she doing with Benji?
Is that a girl you're doing, or is it just a friend?
We went on like 2 dates, and she absolutely loves me, but she said she's not attracted to me.
Who wouldn't love her?
That's the worst, man.
Where'd you meet her? Did you meet her at one of those online places?
J-Date, a while ago.
J-Date.
Oh, this is not one of your other websites.
Sounds like a fetish website.
It's a Jewish fetish.
Same thing.
Someone told me you wore black leather pants to your
Oh
party.
my God, she looked hot.
Thank you. They were pleather. Very
Were they?
80s. Joan Jett. Yes.
That's
No.
You look
want
good in them.
Howard, her ass.
Yeah.
Ralph
is
kept
a nice
hitting my
ass.
ass.
Ralph was there too. Wow.
It was fun. We missed you in bed.
So what were you wearing for a shirt? Like a belly shirt or something?
No, I was wearing, it's called a tissue tee. It's a very light T-shirt with a sequin reindeer on it. I
Very
got something
thin,
like
very
that for
cute. You
Beth.
could slightly see the nipples.
No,
Wow.
you couldn't.
Was she braless?
No, it would like the little, the.
No, you couldn't.
Honest, you could.
I was wearing a padded bra.
Well, you had padded nipples.
The nipples were poking through the antlers.
It looked good.
It was fun.
Wow. Leather pants. Pleather.
Pleather, please.
Wow. Good for you. Look at that. You should have been there, Artie.
Did you see the T-shirt I got, Beth? It's the same thing. It had a sequin
Yes.
bulldog on it.
She wears it all the time.
Yeah,
She actually
good.
loves it.
Good.
Wow. Look at you.
Yeah.
Coming through.
Thank you.
What else you got?
Aren't you
what
sorry
do
you
have?
didn't go now?
No, I'm really sorry I missed it.
What'd you do?
I don't know. I didn't do much of anything. What did I do this weekend? I don't even know what I did. I don't know. It was just good because I slept a lot.
I lost 11 grand playing poker.
Did you? At that same game?
Oh, yeah, the Thursday night.
11 grand?
Yeah, they love you.
Yeah, but you're still up. That's the way I look at it.
No, now I'm down.
No, you're not.
No,
Well, you don't know how
but-
much he's lost over the weeks.
What did you win at the first?
Well,
the first
I won
one?
28 grand.
Right.
But then I won another 13 grand that weekend at Atlantic City. So I was up $41,000.
Right.
Then I won $8,200.
Right.
And then I lost like about 8 grand. And
Nothing.
then I lost like about 14 grand.
You're still up.
Yeah, but then I lost like another
11 and you're still up.
8 grand.
Oh, 8 grand.
And then I lost another 11 grand.
Let me do the math here.
I'm down 7 grand.
Oh, shit. See, you're on a roll. Well, you'll come back. You just keep playing.
New Year's Eve is canceled.
That's good. We were counting on New Year's Eve.
Actually, I was. It's over. I have an ulcer.
You gonna stop gambling? No.
I can't stop everything, Howard. Please, I can't. I really
just
can't.
asking, man.
I want to stop everything, but the fucking ulcer was acting up so bad during the poker game too, and I'm like, I can't even do this.
Maybe because you're starting to feel stuff now that you're sober.
What do you mean?
You haven't been diagnosed with an ulcer. Stop saying it's an ulcer.
Well, what is he giving me that shit
It's for heartburn.
No, it ain't. It's for acid reflux, which is
heartburn.
very serious disorder.
Oh, please.
No, he thinks I have a bleeding ulcer.
You better read Dr. Sarno's book. He talks about acid reflux and bleeding ulcers.
Because if I can't play poker, I have nothing. I will go crazy. I'll murder somebody. I can't
You're
drink.
going to jump to murder?
But maybe what's happening is now that you're sobering up, which I'm assuming is true because I'm an asshole.
Oh, whatever.
All right. I'm assuming you're sober.
Yeah.
Well, who the fuck knows?
Okay, well, what does that mean, though?
What I'm
But
saying
you're
is...
not sober if you're gambling. Gambling is an
No,
addiction.
he's sober, and he's probably starting to
Thought
feel
my liver
things.
would. Yeah, I'm starting to feel things.
Yeah.
You mean because it was pain?
Stress. Yeah, you're feeling things.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Well, that's right. You relieve stress by heroin.
Yeah.
But the thing with gambling is you get that adrenaline pumping through. It's another form of getting something in your system that takes you out of your life.
You mean it's like runner's high or something?
Well, what if I was dancing every weekend?
Well,
what would you say
at least
then?
that would be a positive addiction.
It is? Gambling's not a positive addiction?
No, because you're losing money.
Well, you could win money, though.
You wind up putting your house on the
There's
table.
no
When
chance
you win, it's positive.
There's no chance of winning money dancing unless you're on Dancing with the Stars.
All right, Lisa, go ahead. Artie's very confused.
I am confused.
Go ahead.
I don't know.
He's going to dance his way out.
I'm just saying I can't not gamble. I can't not. What am I going to do? Sit and stare at the fucking wall?
Chess. I'm telling you, man, I was in a great game the other day. It took 3 hours.
Is that a positive
And then I looked
addiction?
it up, and then I looked up how to win, and after I analyzed my game, it took another 2 hours.
My stomach is killing me right now.
Yeah, because you don't play chess.
Yeah, maybe I will. All right, I'll be over this weekend. What time you want to play?
I'm not looking for you.
Move the black one.
If you want to play, we'll play.
Yeah, I would love to.
Call me up.
I would love to be able to play with you, but I gotta learn how to do it.
All right, Lisa, what do you have?
Yes, Stacey Lang, Artie's sister, was at the...
Oh God.
He's getting an ulcer just from that.
Yeah, what the fuck was what was you doing?
Get rid of those,
and your
then.
publisher, Julie Grau, was there.
Oh.
Yeah.
And you can't believe the things Lisa Lampanelli said to her.
What, Artie's publisher? What did she say?
Well, Julie and Stacey, they're both vegans. Julie came with her stunning husband, and she
Stunning
said...
husband?
Very handsome.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, Christ.
And she said, so does he let you suck on his meat?
You like that, huh, Lisa?
Lisa, yeah, Lisa, look at how crazy.
Oh, no.
What show do you work on? That's shocking to you?
No, just, it's like cookie party.
You are like from Mayberry or something.
What?
Oh, she was so blue.
So when Lisa said that, you freaked out. That's funny.
No, I was like, I felt badly for her.
All right.
Oh my God, did you hear that? And she's a vegan. Oh.
It's true. That is meat.
Yeah.
What about you? Did you have a boy there with you? Did you have a man?
No.
No? Solo?
Yeah.
Meet any guys?
No.
No?
I knew everybody.
Sorry.
Stop it.
Another lost
Are you looking
weekend.
for a guy?
Stop it.
Another disappointing weekend.
She hits on me constantly, man.
Yeah.
Artie, you're a good catch. If you just changed like 100 things, you'd be fine.
I know she digs me. I'm being serious.
She does, but you won't take up on it.
What do I have to change for you? What do I have to change for you? You're not 28 anymore, sweetie.
Oh, either's your waistline, honey.
I'm kidding. No, but what would you? What are the 100? This is the same shit I had with Dana. What are the 100 things? What is wrong with me?
Yeah, why can't you just love him?
Yeah, right.
With all
I
his
could,
faults?
but
You have faults?
Wow.
yes, I do.
That's a
Right.
big statement.
So-
She could love you.
Oh, she hits on me constantly. I know. Listen, when you're a guy like me, you know when a broad's into you because every other chick, 99% of the broads hate
Saying
you.
it doesn't happen that often, so
Right.
you know when it's
like
happening.
it stands out in the crowd.
Would you be willing to date Artie right now as he is?
No.
What would he need to change? I got to hear it.
I bet she would. I
Let
bet
me-
if
I mean, he's
approached
in
her.
therapy.
I mean, what more do you
Yeah,
want?
I'm not drinking.
Not drinking, and he says he's not doing anything else, but no one believes him.
Right, I don't believe him either.
You don't. You think he's on substance?
Something.
Yeah.
Something that's
I haven't seen my therapist in a
eroding
month.
his esophagus.
You haven't seen your therapist in a
I
month?
should come clean with that.
I knew
I
it.
knew it.
I knew it.
I
We
knew
were
it.
saying this behind your back,
I
Artie.
went like once. I never.
Are you
Absolutely.
kidding me? And
We
not
knew you were
even
lying.
2 times?
Even I knew you were lying about
I
it.
went twice,
Oh, come on.
but
Did
that
you?
was to satisfy people in my life, and then I told them I was going. But you can't live a lie.
What
I'm like
did I
high pitch
tell
Mike
you
Howard. Could you
guys?
play a Brian McKnight?
I'm like, he's not in any kind of therapy. What are you talking
Thank
about?
God, because I was saying, boy, this is a shitty therapist. It's not working.
No, I you know what? Because
But you're sitting here.
someone in my life knows that I wasn't in it, and they said, "Do you really think it's fair to that man that you say you're
Right.
in?"
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So
Artie, I'm so shocked because I'm such a moron.
Why are you
Shocked
all
because-
of you have been sitting there on the wrap-up show saying, well, Artie's in therapy.
No, I thought that Artie. I agree with you. No, I agree with you that Artie.
What
I didn't
dopey guy.
I didn't believe that Artie was in therapy anymore. But, or did you really only go twice?
and
So
the,
like that
second, the second time I left early.
So the second or third week when you went
You
and
got
you
annoyed?
I told the guy, "Listen, I got something today, just today."
And you never went back.
No, because I wasn't fair to him. I didn't care about
So
it.
that second or third week that you had supposedly gone when you were in here and telling us how great it was, you were lying.
Yeah. Oh, man.
But your therapist, Artie, has said 2 days a week is enough for you?
I guess, because he hasn't requested any more.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you know, it's not like I turned down the guy. You know, the guy said to come more.
That means there are 5 whole days Artie goes without any kind of therapy.
I don't like that.
I don't like the sound of that.
I'm loving it.
6.
No, 2 days a
2
week.
days a
He
week.
skips one.
No, he was
I was
lying.
thinking about that.
I don't know if he was lying.
I don't know either.
I don't think he was lying about that.
Look, I'm not in therapy.
Oh,
You're
what?
not?
I'm kidding. No, I'm joking around. I'm going to therapy. Yeah.
Look us in the eye.
How long you been
going
on the
to
wagon? What? Are you going to therapy?
Yes, I am.
'Cause you
And
didn't
I'm
look
on the
right.
wagon. I'm on every fucking wagon except gambling. I'm gambling a little bit, but that's all right.
Aren't you supposed to be on the wagon for that?
Isn't
Yeah,
that
That's what they say, but
Let me say something to
But you guys
Let-
forced me. But you guys forced me to do that.
Excuse me.
Absolutely.
Let me tell you
Right,
something.
Howard.
Because this is the most this is the most ridiculous lie. He says, "Oh, and he's the kind of guy you can't disappoint."
yeah, he is.
Then what am I?
That's true.
You just
why-
disappointed me.
That's why he doesn't go. He doesn't want to disappoint the guy.
But he's been lying and saying, "Yeah, I wouldn't be doing anything because I could never go in and tell this guy."
I'm proud of you, Artie. You went twice.
Yeah, well, I tried.
That's one more time than he's ever gone before.
You went 1.5 times. I'm so proud of you.
I feel weird. Like
You feel weird.
I've never told my feelings to someone that much without fucking them.
You know what else is great? He told us, too, that he admitted to the therapist that he had had a drink. You know,
Right, he's been lying all along, and you guys sit there and go, "I believe Artie."
I do. I still believe him.
Well, no,
I
I'm not on
believe
anything.
Artie. And every time I say Artie is a
not on
liar,
it.
they go,
I'm
"How
not.
could you say that, Robin?"
So, Robin, on a
You
scale,
don't believe I'm not on anything?
on a scale of
But that's not right. I'm not on anything.
No, you're on something.
yeah, I don't
Sure
believe
you
it.
are.
You have no credibility left. None.
Okay, fine. Go fuck yourself.
I know. I'm sorry. I
Fine,
will.
go fuck yourselves because I've been lying
Does
to
it
you.
really
And now
matter to
don't
you if I'm in
believe me.
therapy or not? Give me a break.
Oddly, Artie, it actually does.
Really?
Because I like you enough to think that I would like to see you get better. So, yeah, it matters to me.
What
On
do
that
I
one,
have
doesn't
to
matter
get
to me.
better?
Personally,
Anybody-
I go
excuse
home.
me, Gary. Anybody think he's cured?
No.
He went.
John Hine does.
He went 1.5 times.
The guy's a really good
The guy was
therapist.
good. That's the kind of therapist I'd pay a lot of money to.
The guy
He
said.
can cure you in 1.5
The guy
times.
said, "Hello, telepsychic. Yeah,
You're not
I'll
on
give you
it-
2-3 months.
You're
You'll
not
be
on
fine."
any substance, right?
No.
You went 1.5 times and you're still not on any substance. That's a good therapist.
Right. You want some of my hair?
Congratulations to you.
Yeah, give us some hair.
I listen. I feel bad, guys, but
You don't
guys.
have to feel bad. I knew you were lying.
We were all
Besides Robin.
Artie, we were all talking about it last week. We go, but we thought you had stopped going after a month.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, we thought you were going a month. We all talked about it. We go, he's not going anymore.
I
But
have
we
to admit, I knew you were lying, but I thought you were lying less.
exactly.
And I was telling you, he's a big liar.
Right, what, John, you believed Artie was in therapy?
No,
Or-
I didn't think he was in therapy, but I. No, I.
How come
ask
everyone
Gary.
believes John doesn't jerk off and no one believes I'm?
Wait, I did not think he was going to therapy, but I still say that he's not on something right now.
Oh, thank you, John.
You're the
You
one.
feel he's clean.
Yeah.
So how did he
About
get?
that? He's telling the truth.
Yeah, believe me. I mean, he's cried wolf 10 million times. I understand that.
How did he get cured?
Yeah.
I'm not cured. I could still do something, but I'm showing willpower.
And
I
you
know it.
haven't had one drink except the one you've told us about.
The tequila I had in August.
Did you say your therapist? Did you say your therapist made? All right, easy.
What are you
Did you
laughing
say?
at?
Did you say your therapist made you cry, and that's why you left?
No. He didn't make me cry. He's a nice old man. 33 years sober, the guy. What the fuck does he know about me?
Gee, I wonder what the wrap-up show will be about today.
I can't believe. You know what? This really is a different time with men. Like, if I was. No, why do a group of men care if I'm in therapy so much?
I don't.
Honestly.
I don't care.
Nobody
You just told me
cares.
you did.
No, but I
know
no
what,
longer
Artie?
do. I'm telling you that
good,
now.
Fine, but I
Artie,
care about
it's
you.
not therapy. It's taking care of yourself.
I
care about.
think I'm fine.
But you thought you were fine all along.
No,
I think Lisa should go out with you no matter what your problems are.
You thought you were fine just before you took heroin the last time.
yeah.
Well, he was fine.
I was fine on heroin. Now, I know heroin's a dead end.
But Artie, why do you think it's so weird that people care about you? Or should it only be chicks that care about you? Is it gay if a guy cares about you?
No, I just think that you guys put too much stock in that therapy shit. Sometimes you got to just.
But all
you
the
know.
other avenues don't seem to be working.
It's a good point.
Yeah, I know. But look, I'm here, ain't I? Let's fucking move along.
Well, today.
I'm here today.
Dominic, go ahead. Do you want to say something?
I absolutely understand, Artie.
Thank you.
When I was about 20 years old, 19, my father sent me to another psychiatrist. And I said, Dad, the only way I'll go is if you don't know the doctor, because, he was a psychiatrist. And every week he gave me the money. I never went. And I swear they said every week, you're doing so much better. You're acting so much more normal. We see the change in you.
So you lied, too?
Of course. And not only that, but I had an extra $60, $80 a week to spend.
Oh, there you go.
Artie, were people telling you seemed better in your life?
Nobody noticed I was better.
I thought you were better.
And I was paying for it on my own.
Yeah, Howard actually said to me, that therapy seems to be working.
Yeah, he seems much better. So something's changed.
I'm not strung out. I was strung out for a while. I'm not.
So, Lisa, does this make you love him more or less?
He's a liar, and what scares me is how well he lies. That's scary
what I've
to
been
me.
trying to tell everybody. Everybody's like, but Artie says. I'm like, Artie's a liar.
So
He's a great liar.
So you
it's
can't
a
love.
horrible
I'm a
quality.
great actor.
It's
So
scary
I'm a great
to me.
So you can't love Artie just because he's a liar?
A liar. I don't even know the word for it. He's like 3 steps ahead of everyone in his lies.
Wow.
Didn't you hear him phoning in from the limo?
Please, do you believe anything?
Nothing. That's what's so scary. You don't hear
like
that?
last week when he called in and says, I'm in traffic, I said, does anybody see a bed on the road?
Phoning him from what limo? What are you talking about?
Or whatever car service you were in from your doctor's appointment.
I was in my car.
Do you ever think Artie's lying right now and he actually is in therapy?
No, I don't think Artie's here. If Artie told me he was here, I wouldn't believe it. And I can see him.
I'm a master actor.
Fred, are you upset by the new news?
You know what? It's Artie's life. Artie said it a long time ago, and it stands true. Artie's going to do what Artie's going to do.
That means Fred is washing
Listen,
his hands.
you are all,
I am,
you
because
are all
there's-
off the hook. If I die,
Unless
you
he
tried
wants
to get me.
Unless he wants to do it, there's no point even talking about it. You're wasting your fucking breath.
Right. Exactly.
Artie's going to do what Artie wants to do. You're right.
Artie,
I mean, he's holding on.
Artie, is that
Thank
even
God
true?
for that.
Artie, is that even true that you're going to do whatever you want to do?
I don't know if that's true.
Listen, I'm not.
Artie said it.
I'm not from New Jersey.
Lisa G. taking the news very hard.
I
see
know.
the look
Well,
on her
she
face.
loves me.
She apparently had high hopes for
Yeah,
you.
I think she was imagining a life
No.
with Artie, and now it's never going to
No,
happen.
I felt badly for the therapist. I didn't believe him all along, and I felt badly for whoever this person is, that other people know him, and I was wondering, isn't it getting back to him that Artie's talking about him like this, like
well,
he's
he was
going?
a good guy because he didn't
The guy
call
don't
in and
listen.
say
Why, you think the guy's in a
that
corner
Artie's
somewhere crying that
lying.
Artie's not
do you
coming to him?
think? Do you think Artie really knows Quincy Jones? Now I'm doubting that.
I did call Quincy Jones.
Oh,
I couldn't
don't
get
do
an interview
shit.
with him.
Yeah, God, thank God.
He's out of the country. That's
He
what they
wouldn't
told
talk
me.
about Artie.
Quincy, stay out of the country.
I also tried to get Frankie Valli, too.
Yeah. Another dead end there.
They try to reach Quincy Jones. You can hear his car screeching. As he's pulling out. They heard, Artie leg! Whoa!
Get it.
Well, I don't think he
So now
remembers
I don't
me.
believe anything he says.
All right, Lisa. And you were part of the news department, so...
I believe you.
I have a file of all the things he said.
You do.
Yes, I do.
All
Man.
the, all the broken promises.
because he has lied so well. We should play
So
back
well,
his
it's-
lies.
She loves me.
You have a file of all his broken promises.
You
All the things
Did you
he
see
said.
her face? That was the face of somebody who cares about
have a
his
shrine to me.
Well, that's the thing. So many people care about him, and he doesn't care.
Well, there's only one way to handle that. Stop caring.
Oh, I don't think she can. How about that?
I know. Well, when you're in love with somebody.
Yes, Marianne.
Artie, I knew something was when I came to the bookstore, you didn't look me in the eye. And anybody who can't look anybody
I'm scared of you, Marianne.
Come on, Artie. Am I that ugly? You're that scared?
No, I think you're hot, but I don't.
Artie, I accept who you are.
Thank you.
Do what you want to do, Artie, because really at 40, you're not going to change.
41.
Well, you're 41, you're definitely not going to change. And I'm coming to really like you, Artie. You are who you are. Life is too short. Just don't be too destructive. That's my advice, Artie.
Thank you, Marianne.
And you know what? I heard the cookie party. It sounded okay. Is Lisa still there?
Yes.
It sounded all right. Lisa, next year you should have me. I make a mean chocolate chip.
All right. Lisa, anything else?
An episode of Top Chef has one Stern fan paying tribute to his favorite radio show. Contestant Daniel Gagnon was told by producers, be yourself, pretend you're on a live TV show. So during his cooking demonstration, he yelled out, Baba Booey.
Ah, very nice.
And listen to this. Sal and Richard have now made themselves available as entertainers at corporate holiday parties.
What are they going to do at a corporate party?
Sal and Richard.
Oh, God.
They were hired by United Bank Card for their holiday party.
Oh, no.
To suck dick?
Richard and Sal were not required to perform their stand-up comedy. Instead, they just mingled among the crowd of employees.
We showed everyone our asshole.
We did the what's the
sack dance.
Yeah, what's
the chocolate
we
bandit raccoon man?
We did Captain Sack for Bank of America.
Anything else?
Well, Sal even told one party goer he would be teabagging him at the end of the night, but that never happened.
No, they must have made a lot of money that night because that's the kind of fun you want at your office party. Thank you.
How much do you think they should charge?
30 grand. Thank you, Lisa G.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, my goodness.
Lisa G. walking out somewhat in shock over Artie's revelation that he only went to his therapist twice. This is
going back to her file.
This is going in the file of broken promises. File this under B for broken promises.
Do you think it proves that she likes me, that she has a file of my broken promises?
Yes, I do.
Oh, my God. It's like a shrine.
It's like you're married to her.
Yeah.
Let's go over to Johnny Hine. Johnny, what do you have for the wrap-up show? I imagine this late-breaking news is going to go top of the list.
Something tells me we'll be talking about
Why would it?
Artie.
I don't even understand how it's big news at
Big
all.
news.
What?
That I'm not. Why is that such big news? That's
because you've been lying every
'Cause
week
it
and saying,
bothers you.
yes, you were in therapy.
It's big news because it bothers you.
It was only that you perpetuated this
No, because
for this long.
I just want to fit in.
This is funny. Oh, my God.
Go ahead, Johnny.
But don't you think if somebody doesn't want to go to therapy, then it'll never work, so why bother?
Of course.
That's true.
He's got to want to go.
The therapy sounds like you do all the work. What does a therapist have to be there for? I mean, that's what.
There you go.
So you're doing your own, is what you're saying. You're
That's
just
exactly
taking
what
care
it
of
is.
that.
I have one other shot as the guy who the name you gave me. I guess I could try that. I mean, the guy's got to be good, I
Forget
guess.
it.
Why waste his
Save your
time?
money.
Why lie about that?
Yeah, then lie to us about that.
You know what? The next guy I'm
Can I
going to
tell
lie.
you something? You don't have to lie to us.
The next guy I'm going to lie about is the guy you.
Thank you. At least because I went and got the name for it.
Yeah, could you lie about that?
I actually did a lot of research and stuff on that, so at least if you lied about that one, I'd feel bad.
I feel bad that you did. You did, and you came to me and gave it to me. That was 4 years
Don't
ago.
worry about it.
But I still have the number there.
There you go. Maybe you'll call.
You said the number
Right.
was on your desk a while.
Yeah, took a while. Now's your time. Now's your chance to lie about him.
Well, I am a mess. I don't
All
know
right,
what
why
to
don't
say.
you come clean, Howard, and say you've never been in therapy?
There you go. I wouldn't lie about it.
I don't know. It's like I am. My life is in shambles.
Well, like Robin says, I don't even understand why you would bother lying about going to therapy.
Because I thought you guys were like judge. I don't know. I don't want you to hate my guts.
No, you do what you have to do.
No,
you always did that.
This has always happened. You know, guys here try to quit cigarettes, and then they start smoking again, and then they hide it
From me.
from you.
Yeah.
It's the same deal.
Mm-hmm. You don't have to lie to me.
I'm not lying to you.
But, Artie, what some people do say about, do you have a death wish?
No, of course not. Who wants to die? Of course.
You don't have anything lurking in you that says, you know, this is a slow suicide and, F everybody. I just want to do this.
I tried fast suicide, and that didn't even work.
But really, you don't feel like you're...
I fucked up killing myself.
Hey, Robin, you're coming off like an Artie expert.
No, I'm not.
You're always like, oh, I knew he was lying. You didn't know he was lying about therapy.
No. I pull the tape.
You didn't know the first. You thought he was going. Last week we all knew.
No, last week they asked me if I believed anything Artie said, and I said exactly what I'm saying today.
You're not such
that
an
Artie is a liar.
Where did Robin grow up? On fucking Mars? Did you ever hear of money? Any doctor?
Who wants to see a doctor at 6:30 in the morning? Are you dying?
I give any doctor $2,500.
Are you dying? You don't need a doctor at 6:30 in the morning.
I vomited blood, sweetie.
Oh, please.
Again, I'm the only one who believes you're sick.
I don't claim to be any kind of Artie expert.
Well, You do. When you start getting into that, I told you guys.
I claim to be a person who knows.
I knew better.
I told
who knows about addiction.
Mm-hmm.
And what people do. That's all.
I don't know. You were like claiming all kinds of credit right there. You got to listen to that. You were very, very. You jumped all over Artie.
No,
and said,
I
knew.
have been saying to you guys for weeks now, Artie lies about everything, and you keep saying you believe him.
I believe him about something.
I think he lies about certain things. I don't think he lies about everything.
He lies about
fair.
everything.
You're saying he's on drugs now?
No, that's
everything.
not true.
All right.
That's not true.
Artie.
Everything?
All right, when he comes clean in a few weeks, you'll go, oh, again.
Well, I go, anyway.
Oh, what else am I
I kind of know what he's lying about.
What else? Are your lips moving?
Oh, my God. Wow. This is terrible.
Wow.
What an attack.
The girls are taking the news very hard.
It's like you're married to her.
Did he really go to Afghanistan, Robin? He didn't go. You think he was lying about that?
Even that he lied about.
We were saying for weeks he was going to Iraq, and we found out he was in Afghanistan.
It is true. I got on a plane. I got off. They told me it was Afghanistan. Like, who knows where they take you on a plane? I don't know. They tell me they're going places.
Wow. Well, I'm the big asshole. I still believe some of the stuff he says.
I'm not lying when I say I love everyone in this room.
Thank you.
All right. Robin, what's next?
I'm not in the room, so maybe you are telling me.
Chris, go ahead and boss.
I do love you. I love you.
Go ahead, Chris.
Darren, listen. First off, Artie, you're a junkie, dude. Okay?
Right, we know
Robin is 110% right. Okay? Everything he's talking about now, he's completely and totally lying about. I'm in law enforcement in New England. I'm in a drug unit. And I deal with drug addicts every single day. And
so you say he's using right now, right?
Oh, Stern, absolutely.
Yeah, I believe that.
Hey, listen, ask him. Just say, hey, give us a drug test. That's it.
All
no
right.
big deal.
I'll give
him
you
a drug test.
I'll give you a drug test.
That would ruin all the fun.
Yeah, really.
Yeah,
what do you want me to do?
It's better to speculate.
It would ruin all the fun, but it would let you know whether he's lying about...
But what if, so does he really go to therapy and he's lying now about not going?
Oh, what?
Honestly, I guarantee you, he went for 15 minutes to a therapist and was gone. 15 minutes and he was gone.
You don't think he can be cured in 15 minutes?
Stern, I can't believe you are my idol, and I can't believe you're sitting here and you're
Chris, it's called sarcasm.
Yeah, he's being
Chris, it's called sarcasm.
Chris.
It's a joke.
He's being
Okay.
Chris is being deadly
Chris.
serious.
He thinks I'm a dirtbag like you.
Don't worry, I'm agreeing with you that Artie's a dirtbag.
Okay, yeah, you go back and have fun in New Jersey, junkie. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Chris.
I don't think that's
I don't like it
compassionate.
when you call Artie a junkie.
That's
like
best-selling junkie to you.
That's right. #1 New York Times best-selling junkie.
Edgar Allan Poe was a junkie.
See?
Name some of the famous junkies already.
Oh, my God, there's tons of them.
Robin, go
Does
ahead.
junkie include alcoholic?
No.
No, that's an alcoholic.
Because that's an addiction.
That's for pussies.
Artie's gonna do what Artie's gonna do.
I mean, does it make you feel stupid though? That
Of course it does.
Yeah,
because you trust people because you want to. You want to believe. I want him to be better. I want him. Listen, there's a lot of lies in there. It'll come together.
Right.
He told us many lies about the therapist.
Right.
You know what I mean? That he was going. That it was this. That, it's a pretty intricate. I don't know why he would admit it now.
What do you think is more frustrating? The fact that you now know he's been lying to your face the whole time, or that Robin's right?
Well, I don't know.
So, Robin, I was very surprised by your reaction to Artie's revelation today that he's not going to therapy anymore.
You were surprised? What was that?
You seemed almost callous about it, like I told you so.
Look, I said last week, if you view the tape from last week, I didn't say it as harshly as the gentleman who said he worked in law enforcement and dealt with addicts. I didn't call him a junkie, but I said Artie is an addict, and we're seeing, the full-blown out addict behavior.
So where do you draw the line if he says, the reason I was out yesterday was because, or this is what I did this weekend, or...
You can't believe anything an addict says. So maybe he's telling the truth, but more than likely he's not.
No,
Just like he's been lying to us for weeks in great detail about therapy.
Right, so you across the board, it can happen at any time.
Anytime.
No, what about...
And the reason for that is that they know they're going to relapse, and they don't want you to be able to tell when it's happening.
So it's a way of covering their own tracks.
Absolutely.
Wow. So even given your, a long friendship with him and other
I
things
love Artie. It has nothing to do with my love for Artie that he has a problem. It was. Oh, stop. Here we go. What was that?
I'm working around the corner. I just signed 4,000 bucks.
I love Artie, and it has nothing to do with my love for him.
I'm going to therapy. I love Rob. Get out of here so you can talk.
But, when it's like somebody with an illness, you can't blame them for having an illness.
So it's more the product of what he's going through versus his own character. And
yeah, this has nothing to do with the real Artie. This is the Artie who has a problem.
Now I'm not so shocked.
Okay.
I understand where you're coming from.
I'm glad you're not shocked anymore.
And now I think there's more heart involved now.
Oh, you thought I was heartless?
For a moment, that's why I was shocked.
Never.
A couple of people from CBS Morning News.
So it's actually going to happen?
Yeah, it is happening. In fact, Gary was working on this yesterday because I was really shocked that, I just figure when you work for CBS National Morning News, like this.
What's that?
It's one of the cameras. Scott DePace is on fire because he's going to be working the camera for the CBS Morning News. And he was in here preparing.
This is his audition tape.
Yeah,
now he's practicing?
Yeah.
Get out of here. That wasn't me. One of my camera guys moved the camera. I'm sorry. I told him to stop.
Okay. Anyway, he's all charged up. Says he has it under control.
He's Mr. CBS today.
Well, usually this stuff's just on Howard TV. Now it's on CBS this morning.
Somebody will actually see his work.
Yeah, somebody actually get to see it, more than just our fans. So, I walked in this morning and right away saw a lovely woman from CBS. I didn't know who she was at first. She's standing in the halls with a clipboard. None of my guys carry clipboards. I just like that she had a clipboard. And she has a clipboard.
I think they even worked on the flames behind you this morning. They're very vibrant.
Yes.
I'm like mesmerized.
I didn't realize you have to stare at that the whole show. That is so tacky. It's like I'm in hell.
Right. I'm constantly watching that. And today they're really on fire.
CBS Morning Show producer was there, woman. I don't know her name. But she was like very excited, today's the big day. And they're here early. I mean, they've been here since I got here.
They've been here before us.
Yeah, I mean, I got in about 5:15 this morning, and they were already here. Her and two technical guys. And Gary was on the phone with him yesterday. But you would think that, like, CBS Morning News has all this cool equipment available and this and that. They apparently have no even, like, ISDN line or any way to broadcast back to CBS from remote locations. It's weird.
Is that what the deal was? Because remember yesterday it was like they're going to come and check out the situation and see if they can do it.
Yeah, like they weren't even sure they could, have me on the air and broadcast to them at the same time. What was going on there? What don't they have?
Apparently, the show isn't even in high definition yet. That's like coming in May. So they were saying that Local built all these brand new studios. So if you turn on CBS in the morning from 5 a.m. to 7 a.m., it's in HD, and then the early show comes on, and it's not. And so they were saying that they didn't have ISDN lines, to get us a good signal back here. And I was, surprised. So I felt bad. Like it was probably like 7 or 8 o'clock last night. I wrote an email. I was like, guys, I'm not going to tell you how to do your job, but if you're going to put up a phone line, it's going to make you guys sound low rent. It's going to sound bad on our show, and we're hoping for better. And somehow they figured out how to get it.
So the audio, in other words, I won't see Harry Smith. I'll hear him.
Right. But originally you were going to hear him as if he were on the phone.
Oh, wow. That's weird.
So, like in a tin can.
Right.
I go, what'd you say? And that makes for crappy conversation.
You know, it's funny because I've been watching a lot of that stuff, and I was watching a lot of the Olympics.
Yeah.
And there were just incredibly long lag times between a guy asking a question here and an answer over there. It was very strange.
Well, that was the other thing. We were going to
You could do better on Skype.
Yeah.
We were going to give you, by the way, when Oprah does that, doesn't that look terrible?
Yeah, it's not great.
But they were going to give you a monitor so you could see Harry Smith, and we talked about this, and we finally could figure that out, except it was going to be a second to a second and a half delay, so you'd hear him, and then his mouth would be moving, and it was just going to be very distracting.
How come they can't just use like Skype or something, or like GoToMeeting or whatever? You know what I mean? It's like really weird.
I saw NBC local news was out during the snowstorm, and they were using something that wasn't Skype, but they said, "Hey, this is our new thing. We're not transmitting this via satellite, but it's over the internet." And it was some weird, like almost like a handheld camera. I don't know. The signal looked really good.
Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to be on CBS Early Show, interviewed by Harry Smith. And the guys are going to put up a picture of Harry Smith on that TV screen to remind me to look at that TV screen, because that's where I'll be talking.
But it'll be a still picture.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Put up the picture. There it is. I think that's... doesn't that look like it was taken about 10 years ago, too?
And he's going to look just like that.
Right. I think that's a drawing of Harry Smith. So who is the woman? She's a producer?
Yeah, Ginny's a producer over at...
What's her name?
Ginny.
Ginny. Mm-hmm. She was working hard with the clipboard. Yep. She's like frantic, running around, nervous. I like that. She seems type A.
She said she was impressed with our group.
Of course. Who knew? They don't even have ISDN lines. We do.
But they came over yesterday. We had a meeting. She said, I think people are always impressed when we have A, a group, and B, we're fairly organized.
Is that who you were meeting with yesterday?
Yes.
We had a whole board meeting in here.
It was, Howard, it was one of those things where, now with cell phones, everybody was in a room, and then somebody would ask a question, and everybody would get on their cell phone, and 11 conversations at once in this little room.
Wow. Such a production for me to be on. I think I'm on like 4 minutes or 3 minutes.
Right. TV is such a short window when you're on it.
You want to know something?
But 50 people have to be involved.
I get such agita when I have to do these things. So I hear 4 minutes and I go, oh, what do they, do they want me to cram a bunch of things in 4 minutes? And
well, it's funny because when the producers were talking yesterday, somebody joked, well, it won't be that long. And because one of the people from there said, yeah, it's like 3 minutes. And the other guy was like, no, it's like 4.5. And that apparently is huge.
Oh.
That's a huge amount of time.
It's like I'm the president. That picture of Harry Smith, he looks like a urologist. I mean, it's a weird picture, right? But he seems like a good guy.
It looks like one of those things you see in the subway advertising.
It's like it's a doctor's ad to whiten your teeth.
He co-hosts with Julie Chen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Julie will be there, but she doesn't want to do the interview because I goof on Les, her husband.
I don't know how it was assigned, but that sounds about right.
You always wonder about those backroom meetings about how this assignment will be made.
Terry, someone's writing me a note that the woman running around doesn't work for CBS. She's a serious publicist.
No, that's Hillary. Oh, is that who you saw this morning? I thought you saw because there's also a female producer. So you saw Hillary this morning.
Oh, Hillary.
I didn't know which women because there's a ton of people.
No,
here.
I don't. And I'm embarrassed. I'm sure I've met Hillary
1,000 times.
Works here, yes.
Have I met Hillary 1,000 times?
Yeah.
Sorry, Hillary.
She does publicity for Sirius.
I got my head up my ass, Hillary. Oh, that's Hillary for Sirius.
Yeah, I thought you were talking because there's also a producer from CBS that I wasn't sure if she
I didn't see her
or if you'd seen her.
Is she here now?
I don't know.
No.
I know she will be here, and I know we met with her yesterday.
So the woman I saw in the halls is from Sirius.
Okay, so the CBS producer isn't here, and you saw Hillary.
Oh, I was going to say, boy, the CBS, they get up early to come here, and really, what are they going to do?
Hillary doesn't usually do this, and she's up early.
Hillary got up early. She made sure, all the names.
You seem hyper to me. Calm down. Every minute.
I don't know. I'm excited.
All right, but slow down, man.
All right.
That's it. Now tell me. Take a breath.
Hillary got up very early this morning.
Yeah.
She put all the names in the system. She was here to greet everybody. I think they started coming in at 4 o'clock.
Wow.
Oh, I see.
To set up everything?
So I just met someone this morning I've known for 5 years.
Well, probably like 2.
2 years.
She wasn't here when we started, but she does do a lot of stuff with us.
Well,
you met her again.
She was impressive. She had a clipboard.
She's good at what she does.
I like that. Serious with the clipboards. And who were the 2 guys? They were from CBS?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's their deal?
You'd never seen them before.
I think there's 3 guys here. One guy is a producer, and there's 2 tech guys.
Oh, okay. So we're all set to talk to Harry Smith?
Yeah, I got a schedule of like when they might go to you. Would you like to know that?
Yeah.
It's on my desk.
Because I'll put on my sunglasses, I'll look more handsome.
You're going to do this in sunglasses?
No, they're just like tinted glasses.
Okay.
Not sunglasses.
Because that would look very strange if you're early in the morning. You look like you're a cocaine addict. Or
Robin, I have my look, and it's all put together. You know. Yeah, I want to look like... I go for looking like a cocaine addict on TV. It makes people scared of me.
Why is he hiding his eyes?
Right.
I have 5 potential times that they might go to you, but then I found out that they might go to you at these times just to tape you to promote it later. So look good at 7:15, 7:31, 7:48, and 8:01.
No, I want a heads up when they're shooting me, you know?
Okay.
Or maybe I don't care. I don't even want a heads up. It's just I'm picking my nose or playing with my penis. Imagine they go over to me and they don't tell me and I'm playing. Because you know me, I'm always rubbing my penis during the show. That's sort of... You know how Johnny Carson had tics?
Yeah.
Like he would play with his tie?
And
I play with
pencil.
I play with my ween the entire show. And I would hate for them to cut over to me and see me playing with my ween.
Can you see it on camera?
I don't know. Sometimes...
No, Howard, we can't see that.
You can't really?
Nope.
Oh, good. Because I'm always...
Your nose, of course, we can see that.
Yeah, I'm always rubbing my penis under the console.
Well, that was very cute, Scott.
What?
He's like, your nose, we can see that.
I said, if you're picking your nose, we can
Well, of course you can see that.
Everybody knows that, Scott.
Sorry, Robin.
Pointing out the obvious.
Yeah.
When he goes off Rush Limbaugh's script, you know, he has a whole different personality. All right. Thank you, Gare.
I'm still wondering what they did to these flames. They're driving me crazy.
Did you guys tweet the flames for CBS this morning?
No, we're going to put a logo in that. So we had to pull our diffusion out of that, which normally clouds it.
Oh.
So they're clearer just because of that. They'll go back in right after the segment.
What logo do you have to put in?
It's a Howard TV / XM Sirius logo.
What?
It's all 3 logos. Matt, make the patch, please. You'll see it right now. Hold on.
What's he talking about?
They're going to put that behind you.
Let me see it.
It's coming right now.
All right. Oh, that's smart.
Yeah, it's like, what do they call that watching?
Yeah, but could you guys keep it out of my monitors? Like, I don't care if you put it behind me.
It will be for the whole show, only that segment we'll put it in.
Even on here and here?
Yeah.
It's very distracting to me. You have to understand, I don't want things to be different.
Oh, and it's going to be changing like that?
No.
It's on a 30-second loop. After 30 seconds, it changes once.
Just put it behind me. I don't want to see Sirius XM logos all in my eyes the whole time I'm talking. It makes me nervous. It makes me think of Scott Greenstein sitting in his office. Mention the radio. Mention Sirius XM. Mention.
Okay.
Makes me gives me nervous feelings.
So like a walk and repeat.
Yeah.
Would you mind if I put a still of it up?
I don't know. Do whatever you want. Who cares? The fuck do I care? I'm just going to try and concentrate on not cursing. They're very concerned.
Saying it's changing.
Yeah, they were very concerned because they said to Gary like 17 times on the phone. You know, Howard knows not to curse. Of course I know not to curse. I was on regular radio for 100 years. I'm on David Letterman all the time. I mean, what's the matter with you? But I think they're running a delay on me. They're so nervous. You know what? I'm nervous, too, because I haven't...
You know what's great about that? Remember when, like, the Beatles or the Stones were coming on Ed Sullivan? Everybody's all nervous. What are they going to say? Can they be under control?
Right. They had to cut out half of Elvis's body.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. They were afraid of Elvis moving his hips into the camera.
And the Stones had a word in their song that, they were hoping they wouldn't say.
Dan Foreman,
like crazy people were coming on.
Dan Foreman wrote me an email last night. He said that, in fact, CBS Morning Show did promote a rare appearance by Howard Stern.
They said it was rare.
But and I think they ran it during Letterman's show. But there wasn't much promotion for it. And quite frankly, it is rare because I had no interest in being on CBS this morning. But when they said, we need you to talk about Jay Leno, I went, okay, I'll do that for you.
Did you see the show?
No, I saw the opening, which was the only thing different, and I listened to some of the monologue JD played me, but it's the same.
That's what I did. I saw the opening monologue. And
right.
I think I got tired of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same boring Jay Leno show. But, you know, I was thinking about Jay Leno last night because I knew I was going to be on this show today, and there's a guy in the Las Vegas newspaper who's way on board with the same way I feel. He even mentions me in the article, and the guy's name is... I'll tell you his name. The guy wrote this. Give me a second. Okay, the guy's name is... They don't even put his name on the frickin' article.
Christopher Lawrence.
Yeah, but why isn't it on the article?
I don't know.
I mean...
Because the one I sent has his name.
Yeah, well, it's from the reviewjournal.com. But anyway, this guy's name is Christopher Lawrence. And he was writing about the Jay Leno fiasco, The Tonight Show. And his whole thing is that, you know, he makes a really good case for what I've been saying, to boycott Jay. Don't watch Jay, because Jay's a gangster. Jay's a bully. He's like ever been bullied at school or at work. Any guy who's ever had that happen to them knows what Jay is. He's a bully. And he points out something I forgot. He says, you know, NBC had a case of buyer's remorse. Roughly 7 months after taking over The Tonight Show, the new host wasn't living up to expectations. And you think he's writing about Conan O'Brien. It was Jay. NBC went to Letterman after they first hired Jay and gave them The Tonight Show. If you remember, the ratings weren't that good. Mm-hmm. They went to Dave and said, you know what? We think we made a mistake with Jay. Would you take over The Tonight Show? And Dave picked up his bags and left and went to CBS because he had been insulted by NBC. That's what you do. Jay has continually been insulted by NBC. Jay, so after 17 years... I
don't remember that happening.
Yeah, you know what? And then it kind of tweaked my memory. Uh-huh. That, you know, Dave could have easily had The Tonight Show at that point, and it had been tarnished for him. It was like, no, you gave it to Jay. Like, in other words...
His relationship with NBC had been tarnished.
Yeah, and he just was like, you know, forget it. This isn't Johnny Carson's Tonight Show. It's Jay Leno's crummy Tonight Show. And anyway, you know, if you remember back in time even further, Jay pushed Johnny Carson out of The Tonight Show.
I mentioned that when this whole thing started. I said, look, Jay's just having what happened to... What's happening to him now is what he did.
To Johnny.
He pushed Johnny out.
So anyway, you talk about being bullied at work. So after 17 years of being on The Tonight Show, NBC turns around to Jay Leno and says, get out. We're giving the show to Conan. We don't want you anymore. Now, most guys would have been like, you've got to be kidding me. I'm number one and you're in the time slot. Goodbye. Wait till you see how this smacks you right in the head.
Right. I'll show you.
Jay doesn't do that. Well, I shouldn't go through this. This is what I'm going to talk about.
True. You're on fire right now. This is how you should be when they're interviewing you.
The point is that, and also I'll talk about how Jay's a thief on the CBS Morning Show. I mean, you know, even like, I know I'm going to get rapped bad for this, but it's the truth. You know, before I went on the air, you never saw interns on any TV show or included in any radio show. You know, this Ross the intern. You know, we had interns. We used to bring you behind the scenes and bring people on the air that worked around the office. And, you know, everything about Jay's show is a ripoff. You know, he does his version of Stupid Pet Tricks. He does his version of Howard Stern's Homeless Game, which is the jaywalking signature bed. They were talking about... also in this article, which I have been pointing out for weeks, this green car routine, which was so lame, was copped from another TV show. It wasn't Jay's idea. Jay's a friggin' thief. Thief, rather. You know, and I want to point all these things out in my 4.5 minutes. And I want to say, you know, David Letterman's at least an original, and if he does take something, he admits it.
Yeah, he gives credit for it.
I just think Dave is a man of integrity as opposed to Jay. I mean, Jay has no backbone in show business. Dave does. Dave left NBC. He walked away. He said, you know what? You've disgraced me. You've dishonored me, and I'm going to go and do my own thing somewhere else. And that's what Jay should have done. That's it. I got to get in the habit of not cursing for this interview today because I'm so used to cursing now on the air when this microphone.
You're afraid of on your own now that you won't be able to handle it.
I am. So for the rest of the show, I am not going to curse.
Well, you know, in California, they just passed a resolution that this week is no cuss week or something.
Wow. Great.
So there'll be no cursing.
Gary shot out of a cannon with CBS being here.
Imagine trying to help.
He, too, is on. He's auditioning.
You don't want to work there because it's real work.
I work here.
I don't know, man. That's hard work. I let you slide on a lot of stuff.
Oh, come on.
Did you see Gary was being all TV this morning? I walk in, all the guys are around, and Gary's wearing, you know, a nice shirt and everything.
He's got a man-tailored shirt on.
And Gary goes, both? Listen, so you'll be going on at 8:05 and there'll be 2 live hits. So I go...
He was speaking TV lingo?
So I turn to all the guys and go, what did he just say? He goes, there'll be 2 live hits. And I go, 2 live hits? What's that even mean? He
I
goes,
literally repeated what Scott DePace told me.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Scott told me
So-
that walking in, so that's what I repeated.
So, like, you know how people in a dumb business try to make it sound complicated?
Right. There was a whole article in the paper the other day about how cops have their own language.
Right. Everyone comes up with their own language.
Yeah.
Except, like, if you're a cop, it's life and death. With this stupid business, it's like there's no need for it. What Gary was trying to say is they're going to cut away to you 2 times, before they do the interview.
Cut away? What's that?
Yeah. Even
No.
What kind of lingo was that?
No. You're going to be on live twice is real language.
Who's ever heard 2 hits?
Never heard cutaway.
Yes, you have.
In this
asshole.
business, we
now
have.
you're being a fucking asshole.
No, Robin pointed it out.
And I was
She's
gonna
an
curse,
asshole.
but-
Us.
Please, it's all that is BS language.
No, we're going to cut away to you. People know just from the lingo of the common lingo. But he goes, boss, will be 2 hits. And I'm like, I don't
2
even
live
know.
hits.
2 live hits. And I'm like, I don't even know what he's talking about. But Gary gets like that. Like whenever Gary puts out a memo and we're going on vacation, he goes, we'll be dark the week of March 13th.
That's how everybody.
And I'm like-
people send me emails every day. Publicists, send me your dark dates. When are you dark?
Because they don't know radio doesn't say that.
We're dark.
You know, when we were fired
Not
from
dark.
NBC,
We're on vacation.
When we were fired from NBC,
We're dark.
John Hayes said to me, Robin, the show has been canceled. I was like, what are you talking about? You don't cancel things in radio. You get fired.
Okay,
So
you've been canceled.
Are we light when we're here and dark when we're gone?
Don't be ridiculous. It's not an unheard of term in the business.
There'll be 2 live hits this morning. Well, I heard 2 live hits. I went nuts. So
And
he
in the
got all upset.
afternoon, we're semi-light.
Then Gary shut me down. He goes, I'm not in the mood for this right now. I don't need this.
You know what? I
I'm taking no hits on the hits.
I was on my way to get in here by 20 after 5 this morning, and the fucking Cross Bronx Expressway was packed, and I had to drive through Harlem, and I was in no mood.
Boss, we have a hard out after the 2 live hits, and then we're dark next week.
That's Ganji's term, the hard out.
Hard out.
We're going to fade into a dissolve.
It's a hard out. No, you're a hard on. What is a hard out?
A hard out means like if you have the satellite till 7:55, they're going to shut it off at 7:55.
You got to make that exact.
Not 7:55:05. It's a hard out.
Oh, it's a hard out.
You have no room to play.
How would there be a hard out? Like a hard out. You don't know a friggin' thing about TV. Hard out. When did you learn that? Ganji picky. That's what he's picked up in like 20 years of being with me.
He's learned 2 new words.
Hard out.
To put together.
You know when the hard out will be for you, Ganji? When I quit this job. Because it's going to be a hard out of the business and back into your dad's house.
Do you know what he said to me the
I'll
other
be
day?
eating my heart out.
This is crazy. Ganji was our intern, and Ganji said to me, I said, what do you want from me? He says, I want you to throw my 40th birthday party.
Wow.
That's coming up soon.
He's going to be 40.
I asked Ralph the other day how old he is. He tells me he's 43. He's
No.
got to be older
Really?
than that. He's lying, right? He's got to be 50.
No. Hold
He's
on.
like 6 years younger than me.
He
He
got
was
to be.
only 6 years younger than you?
I don't know.
I believe he's 45 or 46.
That's what I thought. I thought he was
But he's
lying.
definitely not 43.
Swore to me he wasn't lying. Okay, we got to take a break. Okay, I can do that. When are we doing my hard out and my, what is it called again?
Live hit.
When are we doing my live hit, Scott?
We're doing the hard on.
I don't know. I've got some times listed here as possible. 7:31, which we passed. 7:48, 8:01.
We didn't pass 7:31.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I was thinking about the diffuser again.
Gary, what time is the live hit?
Hey, if you get a chance, go to Howard Mentions, page 1.
Okay.
So Harry Smith, I guess he goes to all the different markets and teases what's going on. And he cracked the same joke about you at every market, which is funny.
Really?
Where is that?
It's Howard Mentions, it's on the far right and white.
Okay.
Harry Smith has a preview. He joins us this morning. Harry, good morning.
Hi, Harry.
Morning, guys. Have the House Majority Leader on the show this morning, right at the top, to talk about health care, other issues like that. I don't know if you noticed or not, but Jay Leno was back on NBC last night. We have the king of all media, Howard Stern, to intone, to give us some ideas about what he thinks about all that. He's not a Jay Leno fan, just in case you were curious. And we have checked and double-checked our 10-second delay to make sure we're not turned into a parking lot by tomorrow morning. Also, good. I'm glad somebody's listening.
Harry, you have to give us a Baba Booey.
You know what? We're going to save that all for the exclusive interview.
All right.
So we're psyched about it. We're psyched about that.
Should be fun.
All right, Harry, thanks a lot. Have a good day. All right.
Wow.
So then they go to 2 other markets, and he does
Same joke?
Same joke, yeah.
We talked to her parents yesterday. I mean, there they are. They're sitting with the district attorney who's ready to charge this guy with murder. And they are somehow holding out hope against hope. It really is an extraordinary story. We're going to talk about that. We're also going to talk to the king of all media, Howard Stern, about Leno's return to late-night TV. I'll tell you what, we're riding right up on the edge here. We have prepared and double-checked our 10-second delay.
Wow.
To make sure we can get through this segment. We also have, we got huge...
Well, the reason he's a pro, Robin, every time he says that line...
He makes it new.
He's even cracking himself up with it this time. What a horrible job.
It's not like he just said it.
I think you got to say the same stuff over and over and over again. Just read off a teleprompter.
Yeah, and for, 200 markets?
Yeah, it's got to get a little annoying. Either he's a pro or he just has no short-term memory. He forgot he said that. I don't know much about Harry Smith. What's his deal?
He's just been working for CBS a long, long time.
Yeah, huh? Good for him.
Okay.
What's up? When's our hard out?
We have a hard in coming up.
Hard on just walked in.
Harry Smith is 58 years old. His career started in radio. He worked on various stations from 73 to 86 in Denver and Cincinnati.
Right.
This is the interesting part. He worked on CBS early show from 87 to 96, and then he left, and we can't figure out if he was let go or if he quit, but then he was rehired in 2002, and he's been on ever since.
I remember that being a particularly ugly situation. I think he was cut off the show. Remember, that was the first inception of this... I don't know. They keep changing the name of that show. But there was a morning show they put together. Could have been after Bryant Gumbel or something. And they let Harry go, and they kept Mark McEwen and boosted his role on the show. And then this time around, when they brought in Hannah Storm and Julie Chen, they brought him back.
Lucky.
They say he makes $3 million a year, and he's an avid cyclist.
No kidding. When did he lose his hair? That had to be tough. I should ask him. Say, I have all my hair. I'm lucky. Yeah, Bob. What's up? Hey, now, in Chicago, Bob. Bobby.
Yes.
You're on the air.
Howard.
Okay. Come on, Bob. You're killing me.
Hey, Howard, I think I want to tell you that Harry's a good guy. He used to do a lot of live shots with CBS this morning. He's funny. He's a good guy. He's got a good sense of humor. And I also wanted to tell you, I'm one of these listeners that actually gets it. I love your show. I got a 3-hour commute every day. You're the best.
Thanks,
let you
Bob. All right, Bobby. Thanks. All right, we got to take a break. We'll come back right after these words.
You're about 2 minutes away from going on.
Oh, all right. Well, I'll do one live commercial and come right back. That's good.
Of course, 3 days after that massive earthquake there, a curfew in Hartford has now been extended. Looters were told to lose some
Hey, Howard, after you do your live read, can you put that book on this side just so it's not a shot video live read? Thanks.
What you needed, of course, are relief supplies.
Yes, I did.
Hundreds of tons of those are
You will save it for later. Okay. It's funnier.
Okay. It's 30 hours. Pretty much. There you go.
Royal Air Force jet was scrambled to intercept an American Airlines jet this morning over Britain. Flight 78 en route from Dallas to London. The crew sent a distress signal. That's what put the jet. Americans said the female
Hey, by the way, see this?
Scott, why won't it change?
Can you see that? I'm changing. I can't get just the right spot.
Hey, Ralph, can you step around the other side? I'm sorry.
Wait, you done, Ralph? I'm okay?
Yeah, make sure he's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's the right size.
This morning, that area east of downtown.
Right. Just shut
live pictures now. It's home to restaurants with shot.
I'm going to get those all smaller. You know?
All right. What is this?
This is Beck's beer.
Ah, yeah. We were just talking about Beck's beer. I don't know why I'm uptight about this. I don't know. I'm feeling uptight. There's a lot of commotion with this.
Well, I think the other thing is everybody's running in and out of here being very tense this morning, and I think that's adding to your
and
dilemma.
like Steve Langford's in here reporting.
I don't know why Langford's standing here.
Steve, why do you need to be in the studio? I mean, I'm fine with it, but why do you need to be in the studio?
This is very uncomfortable for us.
Yeah.
I apologize for that.
Well, then
we
get
asked
out.
Gary if we could watch what was going on to report that angle to Stern fans.
Okay.
You can't watch from the control room?
This is a different angle.
How's that any different?
All right, Fred's shot out of Academy. Everything
no,
is
it's
making
like,
he's
you know, because he's standing right next to me, and it's uncomfortable.
Howard, you're 35 seconds away.
35 seconds away, Robin. I will now
to
slip
a hard in or something.
I will slip into my hard in. I hope I don't curse.
You better not.
No, I won't.
Time. Good luck to you today. All right, I know a lot's riding on that. Harry, let's get inside to you.
All right, Lonnie. As we discussed earlier, Jay Leno returned to the Tonight Show last night, and one longtime Leno critic has some thoughts he would love to share. So, joining us from his studio at Sirius XM Radio is the king of all media, Howard Stern. Howard, how you doing?
I'm doing well, Harry. Good to see you. Actually, I don't see you. I'm looking at a picture of you.
I can't hear you, man.
Oh, you can't hear me.
Hang on.
Oh my God,
Let's
this
try
isn't
one
even
more.
working.
We could hear you when you were talking to Steve Cohen before, but we can't hear Howard Stern. Let me try now. Howard, how are you?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Oh,
Very
good. Okay. Yeah, you know, Harry. First of all, you can see me. I can't see you. I'm actually looking at a painting of you that is on my screen, so that's what I see. And Harry, listen, I got to tell you something. You've never looked better. But I wanted to say, Harry, I don't do a lot of television interviews. I'm very much a man of mystery. But when your people called me up and said you want me to comment on late night television, man, did you get my juices flowing. Just the mere mention of Jay Leno's name makes me want to vomit. I don't like this guy. I don't disguise it. And probably what irritates me the most is people in show business are afraid to say how much they dislike Jay Leno, but I am not. I don't need him.
What is it? Does it go back years ago? I mean, what is it? It seems very deep-seated in you.
Well, first of all, let's look at the history of Jay Leno. Jay Leno pushed Johnny Carson out of The Tonight Show. That was number one. And he did it in a merciless way. And then Dave Letterman, who wanted the job. Oh, okay, he didn't get the job. Fair enough. But look at the integrity of a David Letterman. David Letterman was rejected by NBC. He was told he was being passed over for the job. Did he sit there like a dog and take that from NBC? No, he did what any man would do. He got up and he moved over to CBS and took over the show.
Right.
Now, Jay Leno, on the other hand, seems to be the kind of showbiz animal that will not let go. Here is a guy who worked on The Tonight Show for 17 years. He was number one in his time slot. Right. He gets fired by NBC. They put on Conan O'Brien. What would you do as a man? Wouldn't you go to another network? No, Jay
If you don't make partner, you're supposed to leave and go to another firm.
No, Jay is a lapdog. He goes on at 10 o'clock at night. He bombs there. And after he bombs... Wait a second, Harry. You asked me a question I'm going to tell you because I'm all worked up.
All right.
I'm worked up.
I can tell that. I can tell that. Your heart's beating.
I'm really fired. I'm out of the box. You mentioned Jay Leno. It's like slowly I turn. No, but seriously, Jay Leno then loses the 10 o'clock slot, and they say to him, you know, they say to Jay, would you go back on at 11:30, and we'll put Conan on at 12. And Jay goes, yeah, well, I guess I'd do that only if Conan's okay with it. So was Conan okay with it? No, he said, no, I'm not okay with that. I don't want to leave at 11:30. And what does Jay do? Jay takes the job. No matter what.
But in the end of the day, this all comes down to money. It all is about the dough. And Jay has been spectacularly successful at 11:30. And NBC wakes up and says, we need that money back. The only way we can get it back is to put him back there.
Yeah, but, you know, Jay doesn't need the money. That's, you know, if this is all about money, Jay is a multi-millionaire many times over. Right. Just in terms of integrity, once you make that kind of money. Listen, I'm going to tell you something. I've worked for many people and been fired by them. I was fired by NBC many years ago. You know what I did? I didn't sit there like a lapdog and take it. I got up, I brushed myself off, and I went on terrestrial radio on a competing station, and I buried NBC into the ground. That's what you do. Jay should have dusted himself off, gone to another network. He certainly had the money and the offers, and he should have gone and beaten Conan and beaten Dave and beaten Jimmy Kimmel and all these guys.
Is it true that you made this prediction? You told Conan that this is exactly what was going to happen?
I went on Conan O'Brien's show, and I turned to him and I said, you don't really think you're getting the Tonight Show. First of all, he was Jay completely sabotaged him. By going on at 10 o'clock, they gave Jay all the best guests. They took away all of Conan O'Brien's excitement and thunder. They sabotaged him.
But there's also no lead-in between 10 and 11 because their audience is gone.
Absolutely. And Harry, the bottom line is this. Your name is Harry, right?
Used to be.
I'm just kidding. Harry, the bottom line is this. Jay is also a thief, and that's what gets me. That's what gets my goat the most. You know, I've always considered myself an original. I consider Dave an original, David Letterman. I think he's a pioneer. David Letterman once said in an interview, he started putting his mother on the air, and he said, you know, I got that from Howard Stern. I admire that. What Jay does, Jay takes and lifts bits directly from my show, directly from Dave's show. Even this green car bit is a ripoff from a television show in England. They don't have an original thought on that show. Jay's signature bit, jaywalking, was lifted from my show. I've been doing this bit for years.
But still spectacularly successful. I have two very quick questions for you.
All right.
Are you going to go back to free radio?
I don't miss free radio at all.
You don't miss free radio at all?
I've got to tell you.
Simon's place on Idol.
If they gave me $100 million to take Simon Cowell's place on Idol, I would be insane not to take
you. $100 million.
That's for 4 months' work, Harry. Even you would take that. Even Julie Chen would take that, and she's married to Les Moonves. So listen, I would of course consider it, but the job is listen. Wouldn't you judge a karaoke contest for $100 million? I would. You'd have to be nuts.
Yes.
In this economy, I would do it. Yeah, sure.
Howard. Good to see you, man.
I
see you in the park all the time running with you.
I know. You're an avid runner. Everybody talks about you.
No, I'm on the bike, dude.
Oh, you're a bike?
Yeah.
You're a bike
guy. We're going
guy.
in opposite direction.
I hate those bike guys. Oh, you got to go? You got something big to go to?
I'm going to run you off the road.
You have absolutely nothing to go to. You should stick with me the rest of the morning. All right, Harry. Good luck with that show of yours.
Two more superstars are here, Reba McEntire and Blake Shelton, to announce the nominees for this year's Academy.
I would have stuck with me, not Reba.
And they're just announcing what?
I don't know.
That was great. You did a great job.
Thank you, Robin. I wanted to make you
fire.
proud. Well,
you got all your points out. You're like a politician. You made all your points.
I had more to say.
But you got the big ones out.
But
Jay's
Harry
a
wouldn't
thief,
shut up.
and Jay's a
Jay's a thief.
guy.
He's a bum. I didn't even get to say I'm here. I was leading into, they asked me about terrestrial radio. I was going to say, I love it here at Sirius XM.
Well, that's why it's great that you had the
logo.
walk and repeat, because you didn't have to say it. He said it first.
Right. But I would have liked to have said that. But they cut me off. I was on a roll.
You never, 4 minutes, you can't say much.
4 minutes? I've got diarrhea of the mouth. I can't, if I can't finish up in 4 minutes. You know what that was like? That was like taking a massive dump.
Yeah. Blech.
I felt good.
It
was like taking the SATs.
I was like vomiting. Where's that producer? I bet he's thrilled.
Get back in here and tell us how he did.
I need immediate feedback.
Yes. What are they thinking over there? What's the feedback?
They should have let me go longer.
Are they coming back to him?
Letterman's got to be coming in his pants from what I said.
Oh, he's only wishing he was up in his room.
Yeah.
Watching it with one of his girls.
Letterman literally wishes he was coming in his pants. Where's that producer? Are they done with me? They ran out of here.
Remember, that's what he used to do. He used to say, you know, I have something I need to watch in my room. I need to watch Howard this morning.
Was that his move?
Remember, he would tell the girls to tape silly shows that he needed to watch.
Right.
And then bring the tape to the room.
I love Letterman. Now, that's an original. Where's the producer? I want immediate feedback.
What?
I think he's just on the phone now. He's probably getting his feedback.
Oh, he's getting the feedback.
You didn't curse, that's one thing.
I didn't curse, right?
No, you did great.
No. Yeah. I felt I had to talk very fast because I wanted to get a lot of points in.
Yeah, and Harry was trying to interrupt there. You were good to box him out.
That Harry had to keep interrupting me.
That's the 2 words.
Yeah. Well,
here's Howard.
He did try to present the view that Jay makes a lot of money for the network.
Right.
But who cares that? Why is Jay making that decision?
You made the point. I understand why the network wants to, but why would Jay lower himself to do it?
Cyrus, you're on the air.
Hey now.
Hey now, Cyrus.
I just finished watching you on TV because the TV was ahead of the radio, but you were great and on fire. And I was amazed that Harry was actually agreeing with you. It's like he didn't present the other side. He just had your back on everything.
Harry understands that I'm an intellectual and that I was making
He saw this through a professional in the business.
He saw that I was on a roll and he knew to back off. Thank you, Cyrus. Dan, go ahead. Instant feedback from our audience.
He'll have work to do when Reba's there.
Right. Well, yeah. He'll be talking a lot during Reba. Well, Reba, how are things for you? Well, I got to tell you, country music's never been better. Well, what do you like about country?
Harry.
Hey, Harry. I'm a real intellectual. How did I look? Dan, go ahead.
Oh, you should have worn your space helmet.
I was thinking about it, but there's no time in
They
4
wouldn't
minutes.
take him seriously.
If they'd given me multiple, you know what I should have done? I should have the space helmet to start, and then like take it off and go.
Yeah.
Sorry, Harry, I was busy doing my other job, NASA astronaut. What's up?
I don't know what happened, but I said to that guy Steve, I said, "You want to come in?" He goes, "Yeah, just give me a second. I got to make a call." And when I came in here, I think he left.
Oh,
No, everything's fine.
Oh.
Everything's fine. I just don't think he was. I think he was uncomfortable on the air, but everybody's fine.
All right.
The rest of the other producer and everybody was like, it went great, and they're very.
Oh,
happy.
good. Okay, all right.
All right.
I mean, that's very, very rare that I do that. They should be kissing my ass all over the place. Dan, go ahead. You're on the air.
Hey, Howard, I just want to say well done.
Thank you.
I was a guy who called yesterday and told you not to talk about Jay Leno, but I feel they didn't give you enough time at all.
See, here's
That's
a guy.
television.
You were complaining about me talking about Jay Leno. Now you wanted more.
I got a couple of emails here, and if it's true or not, they said they cut off a significant part, the last part of the interview.
They did?
That's, I don't know. You'd have to get JD to
I got to tell you
confirm
something. I will never understand television and the way it's produced because, and I say this all the time. When you have a show like the CBS show, and you got a guy like me on who has something to say, and let's face it, I know I'm entertaining. They have it locked in that I'm going to talk for 4 minutes. And that they got a couple of stiffs waiting in the green room, Reba McEntire and these other people. You could have me on there, and you say, wait a second, this is rolling great. This is good. So let him go another 2 minutes.
Like I said, I would come back to you all during the show. You got a 2-hour show. We're here at the same time. Come back to you over and over again.
They should have potted down and then come back, and I'd still be talking about Jay Leno. What is it?
I don't think they cut off anything. It seemed fine to me.
It would be hard
I
to
got
do
2 or
that.
3 emails saying so.
What part? I mean, I don't know what part.
All right, JD, let's get to the bottom of this. What did you see as the last second? What was they talking about?
They even let the Julie Chen thing go through.
Yeah,
I
then
believe.
after Julie Chen, then I said to Harry...
something about bike guys or whatever.
Right. I said, I hate those bike guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Then they got
said
the
you
whole
should
thing.
stick with me, and then it cut down. I was hoping they left in the Reba McEntire part, but no.
All right. Thank you. No, they got the whole thing.
Good.
Susan.
Hey now, Howard.
Hey now.
When I heard you come on, I immediately ran to my TV to see you, and you look fantastic.
You see, Robin? You see?
Very good.
I was very excited.
That's from a woman. A very attractive woman.
You look great. I think that if they would keep you on all day, though, they might be afraid you to pirate the show and steal the whole show from them.
Well, what would be wrong with that? Day in and day out, they do the same dopey show. You have somebody good on.
And they've been trying, they don't beat Good Morning America and the Today Show.
Right.
It would be
Well,
nice
I
for
would
them
like
to get
it,
some
but-
ratings every once in a while.
Sure, why not? Rob, go ahead. You're on the air. Rob in Toms River, New Jersey.
I'm sorry, Howard. Yeah, thanks for taking my call. Howard, the only thing you missed, you should have called Jay a communist or a terrorist.
He is a terrorist.
Got on his blood. Yeah.
You're absolutely right. I missed that. Maybe I can get back on quickly. Put back the link.
Check his underwear for bombs.
Melrose Larry Green, who I haven't heard from in a while. And by the way, I was watching Melrose Larry Green on YouTube, where he issued me an apology for going on the Mancow show. I never cared, Melrose.
He didn't even know. Did you know he went on?
No.
Oh, okay, Howard. Well, Howard, left the pass. Mickey Mantle, home run. Tape measure home run, Howard. This morning, unbelievable. You knocked it out of the park.
Thank you, Melrose.
I just flew in from Miami. Amazing, Howard. Congrats. Mazel tov.
All right, yeah, Melrose flying in from Miami just to tell me that, just to catch me on TV.
Howard,
Yes, Jeff the Drunk.
you did good. You did swear. I'm so proud of you.
Well, thank you, Jeff. I actually, I know Jeff does. One thing Jeff the Drunk does is watch TV all day.
Yes.
So if anybody knows if something was entertaining, it would be Jeff.
I saw Marianne from Brooklyn.
Oh, was she on?
She was on just before your interview.
She was out there with the in the weather crowd?
On the side.
Holding a big sign.
What did the sign say?
Oh, I don't know.
No.
Well, Jeff, thank you for being proud of me. Jeff, is anyone ever proud of you?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay,
Who?
good.
When?
When did that happen?
Was proud of me.
Who's
What?
proud of you?
My mom was proud of me
For?
for being me, I guess.
Well, then, good.
Ralph Sorello.
You looked very handsome and you were very funny.
Thank you.
And you're so right about them moving things. You know, you're waiting for somebody like you, and then they rush you off. Those shows are so hard to watch because you wait for something, and they're okay. Next thing.
And you know they're going to be playing back the tape of this all day long. They're not going to be playing back tapes of Reba McEntire or that other guy.
Yeah, who's waiting for that?
One of the things that I would do if I was the producer of a CBS show, you know, I was listening to Bernie Goldberg on The O'Reilly Show. And he was saying how people on the network news and things like this don't do anything original anymore. And one of the things I would do is, if I would be the type of producer, if something live was happening that was good, I'd stick with it.
Absolutely. Why not?
Go with it.
And you're somebody who's never anywhere, you know,
Right.
except Howard TV and Sirius, so you have to pay to get you, and how you got for free, keep you on.
Well, whatever. What are you going to do? Thank you, Ralph. What is it,
I'm going
JD?
to produce CBS.
Thank you. Yeah, see, Ralph knows.
They had to move on to announce some country music awards after.
Right.
So.
They were in a rush.
I'm sure.
Well, they're probably on CBS, so that's why they're
Everybody's very excited about that.
Well, that'll be the last interview I do for a while. But if anybody wants to talk about Jay Leno, I'm available.
You only do Jay Leno interviews.
Yeah, I will do any interview about Jay Leno, even a free newspaper. James, go ahead. You're on the air.
Howard, let me tell you something. You make me fucking piss my pants. I love the way you trash that fucking vomitous cocksucker, Jay Leno. And I want to meet you more than any person in the entire world because I think you are fucking God, and I love you.
Isn't that nice? Thank you, James.
Thank you, Howard.
I appreciate that. That is a good man. Yes, Captain Jenks.
Hey, good morning, Howard. That was a great fucking appearance.
That was a lot of fun.
Oh, you know what? You know what would be really cool, man? Dave owes you a big favor.
What favor do you need?
Dave doesn't owe me anything, Jenks. I'll be honest with you. I like Dave's attitude. I like Dave Letterman a lot. And I always appreciate the fact that he put me on national TV when I was not as well known as I am now. So I'm always on his team. He also was in my movie. So, you know, I do feel an allegiance to him. And I happen to think he's a very talented, funny guy, an original kind of guy.
Yeah, well, absolutely. But he should feel allegiance to you after what you said today, Howard.
Well, he absolutely should. Listen, I went on Dave's show. The last time I went on, I said, and Dave was gracious enough to have me on for a couple of segments, and he brought up, I don't know, I guess I brought up Jay Leno.
Yeah.
And Jay Leno, you know, I started to say, listen, everybody, why don't you stick with Dave? Screw Jay Leno. Jay Leno's a jerk-off. And I think Dave appreciated it, quite frankly, and he should. I mean, I don't think a lot of people are willing to take sides. But, you know, the truth be told about late-night television, these guys compete. They look at the ratings every day. And as cool as they try to play it, they care if they're number one.
All right, so what is going to happen now? You're good at
People should
predicting
choose
these
sides.
things.
People should choose sides,
No, I'm
Robin.
not talking about that. In the ratings, Letterman has been number one.
Right.
True?
That is
or was
true.
he number two to Nightline? I don't even know. But he was
beating the Tonight Show. Right.
So what happens now that Jay is back?
Well, the first show Jay is back, everyone's talking about it, so it does get a ratings boost. You know that. Maybe for the first week or two. I think that Jay has 5 million solid viewers who follow him. They seem to follow him wherever he goes.
Really?
And quite frankly, he could end up beating Dave. I don't know the answer to that. I don't have the crystal ball on that one. What I'm hoping for, I'll tell you this, that enough people will sit there and get sickened by this guy, that his image has been tarnished. And that, you know, they just go, oh, you know, Jay's kind of creepy. I'm hoping that happens. But, you know, with the world of television, you don't see that a lot.
You know, I was originally going to suggest that you put on the astronaut outfit.
Well, I didn't have enough time because the astronaut helmet would have eaten up precious time that I can talk about Jay Leno.
The other thing you could have done was to wear the 3D glasses over you.
Right.
Say,
Well,
Harry, I'm looking at you in 3D.
You know, if they gave me 6 or 7, even 8 minutes, then I could have done the astronaut routine.
Yeah.
I could have put the 3D glasses on underneath the astronaut helmet. You know, we could have had some fun.
Yeah.
But it's very pressured.
I did see Marianne from Brooklyn. She was holding up her King of All Media sign.
Yeah, she's terrific. She's a real doll. She's always
Good
out there
for her.
promoting. Riley Martin, host on Howard 101. You're on the air.
Good morning, Howard.
Yes.
Yeah, you did good, kid.
Thank you.
Were you watching, Riley?
Yeah, I was watching. Look here, Jay Leno, I never liked that big box-head bastard. Ever since I was at your party and he told you to get rid of Robin,
Right.
I ain't liked him since.
Exactly. Well, you know, thank God I didn't know Riley was watching because it would have made me too nervous.
He Hey, tell the people I hope that I'm back tonight in real time. The weather's loosening up.
Ah, what happened last week?
Oh, the weather stopped us.
You weren't on?
Yeah, no, they did replays, Robin.
I see.
The weather prevented Riley from being on?
I'm shocked.
Yeah, Big Jim Colosimo McClure chose some marvelous material for the 4-hour show on this past Friday. So they did good.
All right, thank you, Riley. Let's go to
He will be live.
My dog Bianca wants to talk about my appearance recently on CBS.
Okay.
Oh, you liked it? Bark once if you thought I looked handsome. Bark twice if you thought Scott DePace did good camera work. Oh.
Nothing. One
That's
bark.
only one bark. Well, thank you, Bianca. Bark twice if you want to get in Robin's pants. Wow.
Well, she's a female dog.
I don't know. She wants you. Every time I mention Benji's name, she goes, no, Benji. Say,
oh, I liked her.
Benji. My sister's on the phone. She rarely calls in. Yes, Ellen.
Hi, Hal.
Hi, honey.
Listen, you were fabulous. I had to really call in. You look great.
I look better than ever.
Yeah, you do. You were precise. You got your points out, and I've been around a lot of politicians. You are the best. You should have been governor.
I should have been governor. Believe me, I'd be less of a disgrace than this guy.
Oh, my God. We'd have so much less
Right.
anxiety in the governor's office.
Oh, my.
What? I'm sorry, Ellen. Go ahead.
No, it's a bad connection, but I'm just so proud of you, and you were wonderful. That's all I called in to say.
Thank you. That's my sister Ellen, who is wonderful. Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
I tell you, no one really talks to me about the radio show. I go 4 minutes on TV. Everyone wants to talk about it.
Steve, how'd it go this morning?
I thought Howard did a great job. I mean, as we expected, he had some really great insight. So we really appreciated being here.
Thank you.
I've been in sort of show business for like 30 years at least.
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard of a live hit. Have you?
I mean, you really should be making fun of DePace. I just repeated what he told me.
But that's my point. If DePace says it, all of a sudden it becomes part of your lingo.
Like, why do you pick it up?
You should have been like, I don't say live hit. We've never.
I'm going to fight with him on the way into. I mean,
no, but I mean, like, why are you saying to me, Wolf, there's a live hit? Like, you always want to act like you're in television or you know something.
I want to act like I'm in show business after 27 years.
You do. I mean, that's not even Gary's word, and suddenly he's, Wolf, there'll be a live hit.
Oh, that's the word.
Let's get more cutaways going.
What?
Cutaways. Everybody knows what those are. The cutaways we were talking about this morning.
Oh, duh.
Oh, okay. What's he talking about?
You don't get anything that distracts from your argument.
No, live hit was Scott DePace's. Why would you say it?
I think that's what they said.
So why wouldn't you say to me they're going to cut away to you from the studio?
I had 14 seconds and I didn't process it quick.
But I don't know what a live hit is. I've never heard of that.
What is a live hit anyway?
That's when they like before the interview they go, we're going to go to Howard Stern this morning. Then they show a picture of me in the studio. You know, they
like a quick shot or
a quick shot. Scott DePace should start giving Gary fake words. Like, I'll make up some stuff. Hey, Gary, today we're going to be doing a Grisinta. Boss, today there'll be a Grisinta on the show.
Today we're going to do a hard tingle.
A hard tingle. Boss, today there'll be a hard tingle. I mean, 30 years of booking live guests. Gary's never said live hit once or, you know.
But today.
Today was a live hit.
Should we go over words that I just started using?
But you know, I don't know what live hit is. If you don't know.
And is that really, like, did it ruin the day?
No, but it's just funny how you are. Like, you try to be like a TV expert with your words.
Everything I
drives me crazy when he writes a memo and goes, "We'll be dark the following weeks."
That is not.
That's such like a TV term. It's not. People in radio aren't dark. They're just on vacation. He wants to be on TV so bad.
Well, that's it.
Howard, here's some fucking hot news flash. I've been on TV for 12 years.
You know where?
And then here.
Oh, doesn't count.
I'm on TV.
But you never said live hit. I'm going to give Scott DePace a bunch of words to feed Gary. He'll start walking around saying them.
I can't wait.
Hard out.
Today we're going to shoot 3 aglets.
Wolf, Scott DePace told me we'll do some aglets today. Okay,
What's an
Gary.
aglet?
I'll just be, okay, Gary.
You're going to act like it's a real word.
I'll give I'll tell Scott DePace to say, like stoop hits. And then I'll go like, Boff, you know what a stupid is? I go, yeah, it's you. Now, Gary loves terms like
he loves lingo.
He loves the lingo. Boff, there'll be a live hit.
I love to work. And I apologize if
Well, get to work.
I don't speak the way you
Stop
like.
talking to me and get to work. Loves to work as he opens up another CD.
Fucking working.
What are you working on?
I'm actually taking a look at. They wanted me to watch this Mr. Skin TV show for some feedback.
There's going to be 3 easy G's in there.
So, Gary, you've been getting a lot of crap this morning about, what was it, 2 live hits?
Yes.
This morning? And, you know, what is it? Howard doesn't think that you're, worthy to say these television terms?
I got in 20 minutes late today. I got stuck in traffic. I knew the CBS people would be in here. You were going to be here. As soon as I walked in the door, DePace goes, listen, they're going to do live hits all morning. Here's a list. So I walked in and I repeated it to Howard. He's like, what is that? What is that? So it's just, he's just fucking around.
How do you think Howard did this morning?
Did really good. I thought he did really, really well. I mean, he, listen, they asked him for a reason, and he had a great opinion. And, it's nothing new to us listening to the show, but I always like it when he's on national TV and people get to see him. I get calls from my relatives who don't listen to the show, and they go, oh, he was so interesting this morning.
Joan Rivers is here. Joan probably has a lot to say about Conan O'Brien and Jay Leno. After all, if you remember your history lessons, Joan Rivers was the hottest thing in late-night television. So hot, she got bigger ratings than Johnny Carson, so Fox hired her to actually launch her own late-night show. It didn't work out so well. But this went down many years ago, so she's no stranger to what goes on in late-night television.
Well, let's find out what she thinks is going to happen to Jay going back.
I think they should cut Jay's nuts off.
I mean, did she go back to Fox? Did she hang around after they bumped her off?
No.
Hello.
Joan did what Jay should have done.
Yeah.
Yes, what?
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 Yes, but what?
What?
Yes, hello.
Hello, darling. You look fantastic.
Absolutely.
I look like a fat old pig.
Hey, you do not look like a fat old pig. What? You can't lose weight?
Can't lose weight.
Put those headphones on. That's your microphone.
I can't lose weight, but at this...
You're so thin.
Oh, please. At this age, though...
What do you weigh? Can I ask?
I used to weigh 107. I was so happy.
Right.
And now, literally, I'm 116, and I want to kill myself. And my pants don't zip, and you just want to kill yourself.
When you're liposuction a possibility?
At this age, you take liposuction, it all just falls down.
When you're completely nude, I mean, I'm sure you get nude in front of the mirror and take a look.
Yeah.
Do you see a paunchy belly?
Do I see? Yes.
What do you see?
I see, I never had a stomach in my life. And now I have this big, stupid stomach.
You have a belly?
Yes.
Like a pot belly? Is it tight at least?
It's worse. It's higher up. It's like those women that look like pigeons.
And you don't have any shape anymore? You lost that little curve?
The waist went...
The waist went to what, in your 30s?
But I think it may be because I'm pregnant. I want to announce it on your show. I haven't had my period. I just have to do this show.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was laughing.
I stepped on it.
I think I'm pregnant. Howard asked me why.
Why are you so pregnant?
I haven't had my period for 2,400 months.
That would mean you're pregnant. When you don't get your period anymore, Joan, I'm not a gynecologist, but I believe you're right. I believe you are pregnant.
I thought of that this morning. I have to say that. Go ahead.
But Joan.
Well, then you know why the belly.
That's right. That's your baby bump. Joan, you even see these women now. And I mean, you're a proponent of plastic surgery. You've always said, look, if you don't feel good about yourself and there's a way to change it, you change it. If you don't like the wrinkles in your face, you pull back a little bit.
Right.
In fact, Joan has said whether you don't like them or not, you should not have the wrinkles in your face.
Right, so you don't offend other people.
That's
right.
It's not about you, it's about people throwing up.
Right. You've been, have you spoken yet about this girl, Heidi Montag, who was like 21 years old and went and got not only breast augmentation, which lots of girls do, but she made them unusually big. I think she even had like 16 procedures on her face at 21. Do you think that's going too far?
I thought she was stupid to talk about it.
Right.
Because when you really look at the procedures, she did Restylane, which is a filler. She did Botox. She did a couple of big things. Right. But they all do it.
Right.
She was just an idiot to talk. I've done it.
I mean, what you're telling me is in Hollywood, a lot of young girls are doing this kind of stuff. We just don't know about it.
Yeah.
For example, you'd see actresses on film. I don't think there's one of them that hasn't had a nose job.
I agree. I mean, you look at certain people, and I don't mean to hurt her feelings. You look at Goldie Hawn, you don't recognize her from the first movie. Yeah, Carol Burnett. We all change.
Right, and you have to stay young-looking.
Young-looking, and the nose should be a little bit I saw somebody yesterday in an old movie. I thought, who is that? Oh, that's her before the nose job.
Who are we talking about this morning that had some plastic surgery that looked a little bit odd?
Oh, we were talking about some guys.
Yeah, guys, sometimes it's a big mistake.
careful.
You got to be very careful for guys.
Yeah, we were talking about
Robert Redford.
You know who he is?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a shame.
I thought that was my Tanta Helen.
That was Booby. That was
My
Booby.
booby. No, but like even I see Al Pacino's pulled back. He doesn't look as masculine anymore.
You know, they should do it, what I always say, little bitty increments.
Right.
So you don't
Slowly.
see it happening.
Absolutely. Now,
Well,
look.
actually, we were supposed to call Joan something else this morning. We were going to say we had Kim Yunan here.
Some people thought you looked like Kim Yunan from the Olympics with your recent surgeries. But
I look like the poor guy that was killed on the luge.
yeah, you look like the Empress of Korea. But I think you look terrific. I think you're an inspiration. Like even my mother always says to me, my mother's older than you.
Nobody's
She said-
older than me.
No, my mother is. I found the one person, and she even says to me, "Boy, that Joan Rivers looks glamorous."
I know.
Yeah, then how come I'm sitting here alone?
You know, talk about your dating. I understand, and I don't know if this is a rumor. A lot of stuff gets in the press, and you don't know if it's real. You were recently on a date where during the date the guy dropped dead. You're now dating guys who die in the middle of
Yes,
the date.
I don't.
But that's a successful
Yes, let me
relationship.
explain to you. Yeah, you can't say he left you.
And you miss him now.
I miss him desperately.
He was
I had
great.
to pick up the check.
How long had you been dating this guy where he dropped dead on
I've
the
been
date?
dating this man about 5 weeks. It was like just beginning.
It was a new romance.
It was kind of a new romance, and he died.
Oh, man.
Had he already paid the bill?
No.
No.
It was terrible.
What happened? Where were you? I'm curious.
We were in a very fancy restaurant. I'm not.
Say
in
the
New
name of the
York.
restaurant.
It was similar to the one that you got married in.
So why wouldn't you say? It certainly wasn't
Well,
the food
they
that
don't
killed
like
him.
this. First of all, Le Cirque, which is such a fabulous restaurant,
Right.
they don't like you to say that older, you know.
Right.
You don't like to check your coat and see walkers.
Right. So you go on a date.
Yeah.
You've known the guy 5 weeks. You haven't been intimate with him yet.
No.
I mean, at this
well,
point.
maybe we have. We both forgot.
Right. But had you been, I mean, you were just.
No, it's still like he had met me, and then 2 weeks later they ask you out. You know, that kind of
Right.
thing.
He'd kissed you, maybe.
Well, let's not go there.
You don't want to kiss old guys. Is it like you have to date older guys now?
Yeah.
Like how old was this guy who you were dating?
Probably 74,
All right.
75.
Is it like because inside you feel like a young woman?
Yeah.
Do you look at these guys and go, I can't believe I'm kissing a 74-year-old guy?
No, because he's thinking the same thing back.
Nobody's honest.
He's thinking, oh my God.
Look at what it's come
my,
to.
my eyes are going to see.
Have you dated anyone who's used a walker?
No, not yet.
No.
But they
he's
turned me on now.
so this guy's 70. A walker turns you on. Maybe you can incorporate that into the sex, the walker itself.
You see a guy that look how nice he decorated his walker.
So you see this 74-year-old guy, and okay, it's companionship, is what you're saying. In
We're
other
having
words,
a very good time. And he's from out of town, and we're having a very nice time.
right? How'd you meet this guy?
Through a friend of mine, a mutual friend who said, you're really going to like him. The wife died.
Right.
And he scattered the ashes, and he cried, and he was a nice man.
Right. In other words, he had some compassion. He wasn't like the typical guy who's just going to fuck you and leave you.
And very fun. Well, this age, that can't happen. It takes him 4 days.
It takes 4 days just to fuck you.
Yeah.
Right.
So they're
No
all
one can fuck you and
relationships.
leave you.
Impossible. at
Just
this
working
age.
their way in takes 2 days.
Yeah. The only thing that upsets me
Yeah.
is when the moment of climax, they usually call it the nurse's name.
Why is it difficult to get inside of you? Because you're naturally dry now? You don't lubricate?
Dry.
Yeah, dry.
2 Arabs.
You have Arabs living in your vagina. That's how dry you are? Wow.
Wow.
That's amazing. No, but seriously, in other
So
words,
he
you have
died.
to. So you're on the date
On the day.
at a fancy restaurant.
Yes.
And you're sitting there talking, have nice conversation.
And he's very quiet.
Wow.
And he's
He slumped over in the chair?
kind of slumped over.
Oh, my God. When was this?
This is about 7 months ago.
How long do you keep talking before you say, well...
Knowing me, I was in the middle of a good story.
And you know what? She's very narcissistic. She was like,
She didn't really notice that he wasn't contributing.
She was looking around the restaurant, looking at her phone. She, you know,
I thought, Jesus, small eater.
did you? Hey, this guy doesn't eat that much. Do you right away notice? Seriously, I want you to be honest. No jokes. Do you notice
It was
right away?
horrible. He just got very quiet. And you
Yeah.
notice, uh-oh.
And he closes his eyes.
No, his eyes were open.
Oh, no.
I mean, I don't mean to laugh. It's but were you traumatized?
Well, you say, I think we better get a waiter here.
And you
I
get
think
the
we
waiter
better
there,
get somebody very quickly.
and they get the emergency room, but it was too late.
And they called the paramedic. I mean, it was a whole big thing.
Right.
They called paramedics, and he was
What
gone.
do they do? Throw a tablecloth over him?
It's very interesting because people keep eating.
Do they? Were you embarrassed? I mean, I know
Well,
you shouldn't be, but I know you're worried
I'm just
about
terribly sorry. No, I like it. It's show business,
it. Right.
limelight.
Show me. You say, hey, this guy's great. He's getting me attention. Maybe we could do a reality show with this guy. We go on different dates, and he'll die each week.
Call Entertainment Tonight.
Right.
In the middle of my grief, I powder my nose.
So when all the people are staring and stuff,
And
you
then
don't.
paramedics took him out. They don't say he's dead. Nobody's going to say he's dead.
Right. And do
They say
peop-
he'll be fine. He'll be fine.
You knew, but you knew in the back of your mind.
Yeah. And I had to reach in his pocket to get the American Express card.
I was going to ask you that. Like, so does the restaurant ask you to pay the bill?
They didn't ask me, but
What do you do?
they followed us out to the ambulance.
Did they? Come on, tell me the truth.
Yes.
At what point do you get the check? By the ambulance?
But I said to them, I'll have somebody take care of this. And
That wasn't good enough.
so I left them his shoes.
You just left the shoes at the table.
His
Let's pay them.
shoes and his wristwatch.
Did you cry? Were you crying? Were you
No, I didn't. I felt terribly sorry. I mean, I had to call up the daughters. And
Yeah, I was going to say, you
It's
hardly know his
terrible.
family or
I don't know
anything.
his family.
Yeah.
Isn't it upsetting in a way? I mean, like here, the older you get, the more death you see. Like all of a
Yeah.
sudden you're on a date and the guy dies.
Oh, and my friends are dropping like flies.
I was going to
Right.
say, how many friends do you have left?
And the horrible thing, Howard, we get,
Yeah.
there's so few of them. You have a chance to say goodbye and tell them how you hated them.
Right. When you called his daughters to inform them, did they even know you were going out with him?
I don't even know.
Right. You
I
called
just
up
said,
and you go, "Hi, this is Joe." They go, "Oh, cool. We're getting
I'm
a call
so
from Joe." Yeah,
excited.
they were probably excited.
Are you kidding?
Did they say that?
Yeah. What? No. When everybody, it's Joe Rivers.
Do you say to the daughters? Do
I
you
said
know?
I was with your father, and we're in the where was it? The hospital
restaurant.
now, P&S, Physicians and Surgeons, Columbia. And we're up in Columbia, and he's very, very ill.
Right.
I didn't want to be the one to say.
Right. To break the news.
Yeah.
Yeah. You said, "Oh, did you ask his daughter if they know any single guys?"
No, but I did say, look, I left a 20% tip. Is that okay?
Yeah. It's on your father's card.
What do you tip when they carry them out? You know.
Did you use his credit card or your own?
His.
His. How
no,
did you?
I set my own.
Did you really?
Yeah. Well, I don't want to really use.
You didn't reach in his
Because then the
pocket.
family would fight with you. You gave 20%, and the meal wasn't over.
Do you think the daughters will try to keep a relationship with you now that he's gone?
No.
No, I think that would be ludicrous.
Did you
go to the
even
funeral?
have a conversation with
No.
them? Because you were the last one
Yes,
to see him
of course,
alive.
of course.
What
And you're
was
very
he
nice.
talking?
You spoke to
What
them
could
on the
we think?
phone, and you said, "Gee, what happened?" They said to you, "What happened?"
Yeah, and then they had a relative that lived in New York that came up and took
Do you
care of it.
recall what you were talking about at the time of his death?
Yes, probably a prenup.
You were moving that fast along.
I was moving. Well, at this age, you have to.
And what was the cause of death? A heart attack?
Heart attack.
Heart attack. Boy, that's something. I'm so sorry for you. I mean, you're trying to feel youthful and appear youthful, and then you're on a date and a guy drops dead.
And I had just ordered this really good salmon meal.
Right.
I couldn't eat it.
What was?
It was terrible when you eat it while they're carrying him out.
Did you stop eating right away?
Well, I, that's why I'm gaining weight. I like food.
Were you sitting there
I was
saying,
sitting-
"Oh shit, I can't finish my meal"? Because you must have been really hungry.
I was sitting next to him on the banquette, so thank God I didn't see.
like the stuff coming
He
out.
didn't even make a noise.
And I
He
guess he
very
was
polite.
rattling. I thought he was laughing.
Right. You thought you were laughing at one of your jokes. But
what a tribute. He probably felt a little bad before, but he was going out with Joan Rivers, so he pulled himself together.
Or when he really saw me in bright light,
he passed out.
passed out.
But I mean, in a way, I know when I'm like you. I try to stay thin, and when I go to dinner, like I starve myself all day. I eat my lunch and then that's it. I'm done, and then not till dinner. So then you finally get to dinner. You're probably hungry as hell. You're sitting there and you're like, oh shit. I know this is shallow. I wish the guy hadn't died. I would wish I could have finished my meal.
Oh, yes. And they had really popovers.
Oh, did you go out to eat after you took him to the hospital?
No, when I went home, I did my own way of. And we all mourn in our own way.
Right.
I mourned with a great steak.
Yeah, you did. You cooked something.
But can you imagine the next day, Melissa probably says, "How was your date?"
Oh, he died. That one I lost him. Oh, really? Another woman? No.
No, are you going to see him again?
Father
I don't
time.
think so.
Yeah. He left me just like every other man. Well, I'm very, very sorry for you. I don't know if you heard when you were walking in. I was in the middle of doing an interview with CBS this morning, the CBS show. And they were asking me about Jay Leno
Yeah.
and Conan O'Brien. You more than anyone must have feelings about this. You don't like Jay, do you?
I am so happy he's back because I don't take Ambien anymore.
Right. You can sleep through the
I
show.
can sleep right. You know, you get into bed and you know you're going to miss nothing, so you can shut your eyes
Right.
and not worry.
But what do you think? Here's
I
my.
don't like. Go ahead.
My take on it was that I thought that like when you had your falling out with NBC, you went over to Fox.
Right.
This guy has a lot of money. NBC fired him twice. Don't you have some pride and then go take your show to another network? He certainly could have. He sucks NBC's corporate balls till the day he dies.
He's
pathetic.
He's not a nice, theoretically, they say,
Right.
man.
Right.
To start with. And what's that great thing when he fired? Remember, he got the Tonight Show, and then he fired his manager that had cancer.
Yeah.
And
Helen Kushnick.
Yeah, and she said to him, Jay. He said, I'm firing you. You're not any good. And the story is, she said, Jay, I fed you steak, but I never showed you how I killed a cow.
Right.
Which I love that. So he's a tough guy, and he wants that money, and he's going to get that money.
Right. Now, do you feel bad for Conan O'Brien? Or
yeah, $40 million later. Oh, boo-hoo.
You don't feel bad for him?
The luckiest unfunny white man in America.
You feel he's unfunny?
I don't find him funny. Maybe he's generational.
Will you think that he'll go to Fox? Do you think he'll get another show?
I think he's already got the Fox deal that they signed in the back of a car somewhere.
No kidding.
Oh, of course. No, he's sitting around doing nothing.
But if he bombed and he didn't get any ratings, wouldn't that stick with him?
Yeah, but they all forget he didn't get any ratings. They all forget that Leno didn't get any ratings. They're all screaming like these guys were doing great.
It takes time.
Darlings, Letterman's doing great.
Right.
Go watch, who else is on that? See, I watch movies.
Jimmy Kimmel.
Jimmy Kimmel, who I adore.
Right.
Jimmy Fallon, I think, is going to be very strong.
Right.
But they're all screaming like these guys were doing well. These guys suck. That's why they fight.
You know, in a sense, when you had your late night show with Fox, they didn't give you enough time, did they?
No, they gave me 6 months. And they said to me, I met the president afterwards. He said to me, it was never the ratings. Barry Diller hated Edgar. Edgar hated Barry Diller and Murdoch, and it was fought on that. It was a private thing.
You were up probably against the guy who was the king of late night, Johnny Carson. It was going to take time for you to defeat him.
But they told me, Jamie Kellner, who was the president then, said to me, we were always in the black with you.
You always made money.
Always made money for them. He said we were never in the red. It wasn't about that. And I knew it wasn't about that.
Believe me, now when you think about what these guys get in the ratings in late night, if they had your kind of ratings,
they'd be tap dancing.
They would be the king of the late night.
Yeah, but you never think of that.
Howard, who looks back? You look
I do.
I don't.
I never look forward. I always look to the past history.
You are such a liar.
That's the way I operate. I can't. I'm stuck in the past.
You are such a liar.
All right, let me find out about what recently happened to you on this plane because I don't understand it. You were detained. Where were you?
Well, that's the old plane. I just had it happen again.
What
is it?
I was held in Costa Rica. They took me off the last plane. The next plane was 4 days later.
Right.
And they took me off because one woman, didn't understand that Joan Rivers, a.k.a. also known as Joan Rosenberg, is the same person. So they kept me in Costa Rica with $100 in my pocket.
Good Lord. Why only $100?
Because I had given all my money to Melissa.
Right.
Because I said, I don't need cash. I'm going home. Here, in case they're stopping in Atlanta, here, take money.
Right. Boy, that Melissa's lucky, huh?
Yeah.
You empty out your pockets and give to Melissa.
Yeah. Well, you have
You're a
children.
goddess. I have children.
And when your children get on a plane ahead of you and they're going to stop and you're not, you say, here, if you stop in Atlanta and you and Cooper, do you have cash? She said, no. I said, here. So I'm stuck there. This one bitch just wasn't going to let me go.
I mean, I look at you. I don't see terrorist.
Terrorist?
I mean, you're an older
I'm
woman.
A Jew.
Yeah.
What terrorist orders a kosher meal? I mean,
that would be brilliant, though, wouldn't it?
I had a bagel strapped to my waist.
But in all seriousness, when you want to get home and you're in some place, why even in Costa Rica? I mean, that sounds horrible.
Well, that was our vacation. It was beautiful.
It was nice.
But this just happened now in Toronto.
What happened in Toronto?
I must look like a fucking terrorist. They pulled me out of line in Toronto. Not cute. I was coming home Saturday. I was going to L.A.
Go ahead.
And they go through everything. I have 40 minutes to make the plane. Everything. And then you have to check this. And you have to go back to the back of the line. You have to go. I kept saying, I'm not a terrorist.
Right. So did they kick you off the plane?
They finally this time I just stood there and cried.
Oh, my goodness.
They reduced you to tears. And you're a pretty
Airport.
tough woman, but...
Cried. I said, the only way I could bring your plane down is by whining.
Let me understand something. Were they trying to keep you off the plane? Did they say to you, I'm sorry, ma'am, you can't come on the plane?
We have to check everything.
So, okay, so they checked everything.
But it's
takes
international, and we're now. I was there 2 hours ahead. It's now 40 minutes of plane time, and then there's that rule: international, 1 hour, or you don't go.
Oh, so you would have missed the flight.
I kept saying, "What do you want?"
Do you think it's because you're famous and people want to touch you and interact with you?
I think partially that, and I think partially it's about age.
Right.
When they don't recognize you, who are you going to go after? You're going to go after a lady who's there by herself.
I see my mother. Like, my mother goes to a movie theater where it's a rough neighborhood, and they put her through the metal detector 7 times.
Yeah, your mother.
My mother. Like, that's, come on. Stop it already.
Yeah, I have this. Oh, I think it's my coat. I have this coat that I was pregnant with Melissa in. It's 38-year-old fur coat.
That doesn't sound like you to wear a 38-year-old coat.
It looks fabulous. Still looks great.
All
God
right.
bless the. God bless Dennis Basso.
Right.
Yeah. And so I think they see, and I use it like a blanket. It's
Right.
38 years old.
Right.
And I think they see the coat and they get angry. I
Because
was
of the
thinking-
anti-fur
yeah.
industry.
You want to say, these sables died before you were born.
Right. It might as well
Do
wear
you
it.
really think the security people are pro or
don't-
anti-fur?
I
think
think
they're
they're anti, quote unquote, rich.
Yeah, they see a rich old. They see a rich old woman.
Rich
they're gonna
old
in
lady.
a fur, and they're gonna teach her a
Joan Rivers
lesson.
jewelry. They think
right.
it's real.
Right.
Let's take that old bitch out of line.
Why does
Okay, spread them.
it just seems to be happening to you over and over,
Over
again.
and over
It's
again.
very upsetting.
Yeah.
Yeah, really. So now
And then they put me on with children behind me.
you hate kids.
I hate children. I'm
What
sorry. I hate
noisy
children.
kids on the plane.
And they're boring. I know about SpongeBob. Shut up. Don't tell me about
awful.
SpongeBob. I know about him, and he's gay.
Here you're a woman who had kids and everything, but it's just hard to tolerate other people's kids.
Other people's ugly children, and they think they're attractive.
All right.
What about the Christmas cards, Howard? And those horrible families keep getting bigger.
and they send you pictures.
And then you say, is that a new child or a dog?
It's very upsetting. By the way, we were having a good laugh the other day. We listened to this TV show, The Ghost Stories.
Oh, yes.
Where you whip out that story about a ghost living in your apartment.
True.
It's not true.
It's
Listen to me. Why don't you take a camera out and videotape the ghost, and then you would be the biggest thing on television? Why would you not do that if you see a vision of a ghost in your apartment?
Look, I'm getting quiet because I'm thinking, this is not stupid. I am very comforted with her.
Listen to me.
She's still there?
She's there.
I'm
I
gonna
was
tell you
at
something.
that place the other day. I was wondering, does the ghost live
I would
here?
have taken you upstairs.
Really?
I love
Joan,
Mrs. Spencer.
you're one of the
Oh, my
smartest
goodness.
people I know. You're a rational person. I want you to look at me seriously.
Seriously.
You're telling me there's such a thing as ghosts.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're not afraid to die because you now know there's an afterlife. You've met a ghost.
I'm not afraid to die because it's almost time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Joan, listen to me. You could have real friends. You don't need imaginary friends. You're still
Yes, I
popular.
do.
You do? Oh, it's so sad. Should I come visit you?
When was the last time you came to my apartment?
I don't want to
And
go
you're one
there.
of many.
That's true. Nobody visits you anymore.
Nobody visits me anymore.
Take me through. I know you've been through this a million times, this TV show. I felt you did it because, listen, it's a TV show. Why not? You go on, you get paid, and this and that. I don't believe you believe there was a ghost.
I had it exercised.
I understand that. You brought in a woman from Haiti.
Right.
No, I brought in my Sally Ann Glassman from New Orleans.
You are kidding me.
No.
How much did you pay her to get rid of your ghost?
Nothing. That's how you know she's good.
Listen to me. You've gone insane.
This
You've literally gone insane.
This was 14 years ago when
Okay.
I first moved into the apartment.
You came into the apartment. I want to understand everything because I want you to, and I want you to be straight with me.
Yeah,
Because I would love to believe there were ghosts. I'd be thrilled to meet a ghost. You know why? Because that means I'm going to go on. I'm going to have a life.
Yes. And ghosts. I have my friend Tommy Cochran, who is now in my country house in Connecticut.
Oh, you've got another one.
The guy who died, the gay guy,
Yeah.
who was in bed
Who's
with
my
you.
best friend, who I adored.
He's living in your house.
He's in my house in Connecticut. He's been seen by 4 different people. And I am so
Don't
happy.
you think Joan and her friends are insane?
Well, what are they going to say when Joan says, "Did you see Tommy?" Of course they're going to say
You know what's
yes.
even worse? My luck, I'm going to die and spend eternity in Joan Rivers' apartment. I mean, I'll be like, I can't believe I'm watching
here
Joan
with-
Rivers undressing.
The only thing is you'll hate the music because it's all show tune.
Oh, my God. That'll be hell.
That'll be hell.
All right, let me understand something. You walk into your apartment.
This was when it was being renovated.
All right. You walked in, and I know you heard noises, and it got
The
cold.
dog wouldn't come in.
Dog wouldn't come in. Whatever. There's all probable explanations.
Yeah.
I want to know right now for my audience. You saw Mrs. Spencer?
I felt Mrs. Spencer. I have
Okay.
never seen Mrs. Spencer.
And what about your friend Tommy Cochran? Have you seen him?
I have not seen, but others have seen him. But he left something that I found. He said, "Tell Joan there's something that she's looking for, and it's down in the basement."
And who did he tell this
How
to?
did he get this message? I have a lady who works for me who's a psychic. And
How much money are they cleaning you out of? Ay vey. What is the matter with you? You're so lonely.
She said,
Go ahead. You need a date. I'm going to hook you up. Don't worry. We're going to help you out.
Let's get him a physical first.
Now I see how serious
The
it is.
spirits get through dinner, Howard.
Yeah. Oh, Joan, this is so
They
sad.
get through dinner.
Tommy Cochran.
Tommy Cochran said,
I had put his ashes
right.
to sprinkle in Connecticut
Okay.
way up in my attic.
Go ahead.
And they were left there, and we couldn't find them and couldn't find
You
them.
couldn't find this man's ashes.
Couldn't find the ashes. And ashes, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you knew they were in the attic.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And he said to this lady, tell her look in the basement. There's something in the basement. And I went down the basement. There were the ashes. And
So
nobody knew what was in them and how they got down. So the
how
little
special could this guy have been to you if you lost his ashes? I mean, really.
Well, I put them up there. I don't know how he. But you're
Somebody
always
moved
asking
them.
for something. My mother died, and I was in California, and my mother was in New York, and I said, "Give me a sign. Give me a sign." And I bought my mother a little. A lot of these things happen to me. A little gold fish.
Right.
And I opened my medicine chest in California, and there was the fish on the shelf.
So she moved the fish from New York to California. Your mother.
There it was.
But you've never seen a ghost.
Seen, no. Felt. My dogs know when Mrs. Spencer comes and visits
All right,
me.
Mrs. Spencer.
So you have
That's
to watch the dogs to see if
dogs
she's in the room.
Absolutely, they know when Mrs. Spencer's there.
My God.
I know, it's great.
Oh, Mrs.
Howard-
Spencer is on the air.
Till-
Go
I
ahead.
don't-
Yes, Mrs.
Wait
Spencer.
a minute. Why not Spike? How come Spike isn't?
I don't know. There,
Oh, there he is. I hear him. I hear him. You are out of control. Did you get into a fight with Victoria Beckham, Spice Girl?
I
or-
just dislike her so much.
Well, now, she's a fashion plate. She's into her appearance. I
Oh.
would think you would click with her.
She is so. You know how we travel a lot, all of us in this business.
Right.
And certain people, I always say, "Did you to the limo driver? Did you like so and so? What? Who is the nicest person you had in the car?" And it's always different people.
Right.
And I don't give a shit what they say. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Very. Then I was like, "So who didn't you like?" And hers is one of the names that constantly comes up.
Posh Spice.
Yeah, the one that's married. She's just, you know, when someone gets too much money and thinks it's entitlement, so they're nasty to the people that can't answer back.
Have you met this woman, or you
I've
just
never had the. Probably she's so thin, I probably didn't see her.
you dislike her because
dislike what I hear about her.
You don't
She's
like.
very
yeah,
rude.
You've heard bad things. Also, I just want to say something that we should mention, which I think is a triumph for you. I thought you were one of the best things on the E! Network when you and Melissa worked together
Yes.
there. Joan is returning as the host of the E! Fashion Police. Now, how did this come
You're
about?
kidding.
You were fired by them?
No, we quit. Everyone forgets. We
Right,
quit. They
that's
wouldn't
right.
give us any money. They had
Right.
no money.
Right.
And then they gave Ryan Seacrest $20 million.
Right,
so
right.
I
Somehow
don't-
they found some money.
Yeah, I don't forget that.
Yeah.
But anyhow,
You're not fucking Ted Harbert, are you? Is that how you got this?
No.
Okay, right, go ahead. Yes.
God knows because he saw this guy die.
Right. No one wants to date you now.
No one would say
It's
that.
unlucky. But go ahead. How did you end up back on?
So they called up and they said, "Would you like to do the Fashion Police, which is the day after the Oscars?"
So it's not the red carpet.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Right.
So now and they said you can tell the truth. You don't just stand there and say to poor Meryl Streep, "Don't you look wonderful?" And then you think to yourself, "Oh my God."
The reason your show is terrific on there, because I always watch it, is not because whether you're into fashion or not, because you told the truth.
They told the truth.
For example, you said Edie Falco, for example, the woman who was on The Sopranos, you said her outfit is horrible. It's what everyone was thinking, and yet she got very angry with you. You're
Yeah.
going to create a lot of enemies, aren't you?
Yeah, you create a lot, but my job isn't. My job on Fashion Police is to report what they're looking like.
Because that's what makes it interesting.
That's what's the
That's why
truth.
Simon Cowell works on American Idol, and these other
Right.
people are boring. You're telling the truth. Like, I'm looking at you now. You're very well put together today. You got a green leather jacket. You look good. So you have a sense of style, and you're going to be honest and say, "Boy, I watched the Academy Awards, and this woman looks like a bus hitter."
Right, exactly. Or this woman looks like going, like she was reading Vogue upside down. You know.
Right. And also, you're on a bit of a roll. Not only did you get hired back by E,
Yeah. And Melissa's producing the show, which is interesting.
Melissa won't be on it.
She doesn't want to be on it. She wants to produce this one. Because she has her own production company.
You don't
want
to work with her anymore, do you?
Oh, I love working with her. Rather work with her than anybody.
So didn't you say to her, I want you on the Fashion
Yeah, and she
Police?
said, I don't want to do it. I want to produce this one. We have a reality show coming on.
Melissa drags you down. That's what you're telling.
Yeah.
That's what you're
No
telling
way.
people
we have
privately.
A reality
Wait a minute.
show.
What is this reality show?
It's called Mother Knows Best.
Uh-huh.
And it's, which is true. I'm living in Melissa's house while I'm working out there.
Oh, that's great.
And,
Sounds like a lot of fun. At least Mrs. Spencer won't be there.
Yeah, well,
It'd be great if Mrs. Spencer showed up.
She gets along with Mrs. Spencer.
Right. Would you have Mrs. Spencer on the Fashion Police? Will she talk about what outfit she likes?
Very gossamer.
What will you do? And so you will do the reality show, and also your other TV show has been renewed.
How'd you get so rich?
You're like a mogul.
Good.
Do any of these shows pay you?
No.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Is E paying you some money now?
Nothing.
Nothing. Like,
Ryan Seacrest got it all.
is it negligible money? Seriously.
Seriously, it's shit money.
It's shit money. So where are you making the money? In the
The
stand-up?
concerts.
And the jewelry and then this
And
stuff?
thank God for the jewelry. Thank God for the concerts.
All right.
Thank God you don't have to.
Because she's got a huge overhead.
Yeah, but I love the work, Howard.
Right.
Love the work.
Well, you were asking me if he was going to retire. Why don't you talk to him about this?
Don't you dare. We have to talk off privately.
What do you mean? Who wants to talk privately?
Yeah.
I'm not coming over there.
Don't you ever.
You sit with Mrs. Spencer.
Mrs. Spencer, have a cup of tea.
Don't you dare retire.
Why
And
not?
do what?
Listen to me.
You love what you do.
I'm not like you. I don't love what I do. It's torture for me. And I got to tell you something. I love sitting at home, hanging
at a
out.
wall.
I like to play chess. I like to watch movies. I like to do these kinds of fun things. I don't need this.
No,
This is a big headache.
wait. You love to do those things because when you do them, they're wonderful to do. They're
Right.
like dessert.
And listen, if I get bored in 2 years, I'll approach someone and say, listen, I need to come back. I can't function without work.
I'm going to tell you one name, Jack Parr. They can't come back.
Jack Parr was moronic. Jack Parr finally got a show. He worked at it for a year or two and he left. That was too soon. I've done this for 30 years.
And you're wonderful. I'm begging you.
Don't do it.
Deborah Norville wanted to quit. I said, to you hold on to the ladder. When they cut off your hands, you link it around with your
Listen,
elbows.
I don't
when
mean
that's
it-
gone, it's
I
like
don't-
Monty Python. Hold on with your teeth.
I don't mean this disrespectfully, but I don't get bored. I don't have to talk to ghosts in my house. You understand what I'm saying? And I mean that. Now, by the way, I want to advise you. I know you're trying to sell your apartment. Don't go around telling people there's a ghost in there. That would keep me away from buying it. You understand what I'm saying?
You know who came to look at my apartment?
Who?
Valentino.
Valentino.
Talks and has the dog with him. A little stupid dog.
Right.
And he's, black from the suntan. Like that horrible Florida
right.
baked dog. And he's going like, kitchen, bathroom.
And he didn't buy your apartment? Nah.
Kitchen.
You got a beautiful apartment. Now, Robin was recently at your apartment.
Yes, she was.
What was the occasion? It was some book or something?
I don't know, but some things are missing.
Yeah, they are. What?
They had hidden everything. They didn't trust this
It's
crowd
an
at
antiques.
all.
It's filled with antiques. I
Nothing
remember
was
that.
there, Howard. They had moved everything out.
Is that true?
Yes.
No.
It was a cocktail party. There wasn't a stick of furniture or
She's
a
such a-
knick-knack
I just want to know,
anywhere.
was there,
Her nose is growing.
was there any food there?
Yes, they had past hors d'oeuvres, lots of, champagne was
Boy.
See,
flowing.
your wife would have understood what I served that time.
I went to the worst party at Joan's house.
The chicest hors d'oeuvres you've ever
It was a good cause. Joan was hosting a party. She had there a woman who was dying of AIDS. It was actually very sad, but there were a lot of celebrities there. And she comes out, no food. You're drinking.
They
and
hid the food.
They
It was behind one of those fake doors.
They had a little sandwich with the bread cut off, the ends cut off. And I'm like, what is this? Oh, this is what the goyim do. I go, I'm not goyim.
Watercress sandwich, she said.
Yeah. Joan thought she was going to be goyim.
Speaking of Jews, I'm on a new reality show with rabbis, America's Top Moil.
Look at you. And it's all happening for you. It's all good.
It's all good.
Yeah.
All good.
You're on fire.
Thank God.
Yeah, and you look good. So listen.
Are we having anything done? Is it time for anything?
Yeah, what's next?
Barbara Walters asked me that. I said, as soon as it's time, I don't know, my plastic surgeon died.
Is that right? You outlived your plastic surgeon?
My plastic surgeon.
The one guy left who could do something for
Oh, my
you.
goodness.
Is it true you're now painting in your free time?
I always paint, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Remember she went with the Prince and Camilla and they
Yeah.
were painting?
See,
Can you paint? Are you
no,
any good?
Howard, in 12 years of painting, not one friend has asked for a picture.
I don't want one.
No, and I'll take them into my studio, in Connecticut, and it's all filled with my paintings. Nobody says, can I have that?
It's
Nobody.
funny. I've had friends give me paintings, And what I do is I have a room in my house. I keep them in, and when they come, I hang them up on the wall.
Don't give me your artwork.
Right.
And don't make jewelry for me.
Do me. Could you paint my bathroom?
I would do such a job.
All right, listen, Joan. You've said enough. Time for your nap. I'm going to put you back in mothballs, and we'll take you out when you're ready. You're on fire. I love you. You're terrific. Thanks, Joan. We'll be back right after these words. Love you.
This is a Howard TV original production.
Here's what you have to look forward to on this episode of The Bonus Show.
Scott the Engineer's new intern Pete earns a nickname.
Motherfuckers! Benji opens up about his herpes.
There's good news and there's bad news.
Richard rocks out with his cock out.
You gotta look, Gary. That's the other one. Miss Howard TV tries to read.
What do you think of Howard TV? We want to know.
And Jason gets all worked up over Lisa G.
Maybe they just need to get someone younger and more aggressive on the red carpet.
Hello, Stern fans, and welcome to The Bonus Show, a weekly update of all the great behind-the-scenes moments you can't see anywhere else. I'm John Hine.
And I'm Rachel Fine.
Hey, that rhymes.
It totally rhymes.
How could a we?
That's awesome.
Our first story tonight involves the new guy in the hallowed halls of the Stern studio, 34-year-old intern Pete McHeffy.
Now, Pete was brought on to assist Scott the Engineer and is already making a name for himself. It has been confirmed through an appearance on air with Howard that Pete suffers from Tourette's and has a problem with the ladies. Apparently, he is looking to go from afflicted to the one who afflicts. Watch this.
After years of pranking, we've decided we're getting a little old. It's time to pass the torch down.
We have found a protege, the funniest of the funniest prankers ever in the history of pranking.
Prankster Pete!
What's up, motherfuckers?
Your asshole, isn't it?
The fuck are you laughing at? Who told you to do that?
I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Who the fuck told you to do that? Fucking old dipshit. They told you to do that. And you did it. You gotta fucking pick it up, man.
Get grouchy, yo.
You might as well pack your bags now then, if you don't fucking pick it up.
Kick his ass, Pete!
He's getting Pete! I ain't fucking cleaning it up, I'll tell you that right now.
Ronnie, what do you think of Pete's little prank?
Dude, I was pissed. If I didn't piss, I would have pissed. If I didn't piss, I would have pissed in my pants. What the fuck's your problem, dude? You're on fucking fire today.
Exactly.
I mean, look at you. You can't stop.
Yeah, I don't know.
What's going on with you, man?
And that, my friends, is how a prankster is born. Good for you, Pete.
Yet another person on the staff to harass poor Ronnie.
You know what? If you have Tourette's, this is the right place to be. And we can't have enough people harassing poor Ronnie.
So true.
And speaking of harassing poor Ronnie...
He hit it!
All right, man?
Fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. I'm sick of you motherfuckers. Fucking sick.
Well, Rachel, unfortunately, our next story is no laughing matter. Rumor has it that longtime Stern staffer Benji is carrying the herpes disease.
Benji wanted to set the record straight, so he invited our cameras to his doctor's office to reveal his herpes test results.
Not only am I negative, from what I know, I'm one of the few men in America that are negative for both.
Oh my goodness. Well, okay.
Well, I mean,
in a sense,
isn't it like something like 80% of the adult population?
Yeah, it's about 75 or so percent, over 70% of the adult population have, by the time you become an adult, you're positive.
So over 70%.
You can kiss a baby and give them HSV.
That's why I don't kiss babies.
Yeah, not kissing babies, probably a good practice across the board, Benj.
Yeah. Rockers AC/DC visited the show this week, and longtime fans, Richard and Sal, attempted to pay tribute to the heavy metalers with a serenade, only to be shooed out of the studio by Howard. Here's what you missed.
Gary, we're practicing for Name That Tune. Okay. We'll do a tribute. Ready? Ready? Guess Name That Tune. Just for AC/DC, ready? Cock rock. You gotta look, Gary.
You gotta watch. Ready?
Go.
All right. Can we go play for AC/DC?
Wait, Rich, take off all your clothes. Take them all off. No?
Well, you being passive?
No.
Bring it back inside now. I carried it out.
Wow, I can't believe he taped that pic to his prick.
Yeah, well, I guess playing the drums with his penis would have been a bit obvious.
It would have been just as ugly, too.
And disgusting, yes.
You don't want to look at that.
I don't ever want to. No, it's gross.
Part of the requirements to be Miss Howard TV, along with looking good in a bikini, is the ability to read. This Miss Howard TV passed on the looks, but reading was a different story. See for yourself.
A frustrated Beetlejuice riffs with Howard about the rigors of staring or starring?
Starring.
A frustrated Beetlejuice riffs with Howard about the rigors of starring. A frustrated Beetlejuice riffs with Howard about the rigors of starring. And finally, we have Tracy and Anne evaluated. Howard in a diverse or diverse?
Diverse. Either or, yeah. Whatever you're
Diverse?
Either diverse or diverse.
Diverse. So Howard and a diverse or
Right.
diverse. What do you think of Howard TV? We want to know. Tell me all your dirty little ideas.
Okay, just one more time and just say you're saying ideas.
Ideas?
Yeah.
ID?
Ideas.
Ideas.
Yeah.
Ideas?
It's a New York thing,
sorry. Ideas?
Ideas.
Ideas?
Yeah.
Ideas.
Wow, she had lots of ideas for making that segment work.
It was really embarrassing for women everywhere.
It was embarrassing for men everywhere, Rachel.
Yeah, it was frightening. Now, Ronnie is known for many things, like being short, old, and, of course, most famously, losing his temper. Here he is on the wrap-up show, being all three.
Ronnie, before you were here, we were talking about your reaction as compared to Benji's reaction this morning. And the way you reacted to, I guess, were you upset by being the shortest member on staff, or was it what Sal was doing to you?
What are you talking about, the shortest member on staff?
I'm talking about what happened on the show.
Fucking Shuley's shorter than me. Didn't you hear? Was your hearing?
I did, but I thought you were taking off your shoes. Shuley was taking off his shoes.
And he was shorter. And he was shorter than me. Okay.
You can always count on a very calm Ronnie whenever he's on the wrap-up show. Continuing on the old theme, Jason had some sobering moments on the wrap-up show about Lisa G's lack of youth.
Lisa, maybe the industry has just passed you by. Like, it sounds like you can't keep up with the new media. Maybe they just need to get someone younger and more aggressive on the red carpet.
Where are you guys
Well,
coming
it sounds
from?
like you're not
being so insulting. This isn't about me. It's about Howard and getting.
It has nothing to do with Howard.
Yes,
it
does.
It
It's
sounds
his
like
news department.
you are no longer aggressive enough to fight your way to the front of the red carpet.
Jason,
no, I'm serious.
First of all, you wouldn't fit on the red carpet because you're so fat. You would take up 5 spaces.
Jason needs to cut her some slack. She's trying to maneuver through a crowd with those 30 Ds.
Rachel, clearly you don't work here every day with Lisa G.
Okay, good point.
Consider yourself lucky.
Got it.
Okay, wrapping up the wrap-up show clips this week is a lovely exchange between the ornery Ralph Sorella and a man who knows how to host the wrap-up show better than me, comedian Greg Fitzsimmons.
Now, word has it that Ralph has been harboring ill will toward Greg for a number of years. In this clip, Fitzsimmons tries to get to the root of Ralph's hatred toward him.
The last 3 or 4 times I've been on the show, you've called in and been really hostile to me, and I'm wondering if there's something underneath it. Honestly.
No,
honestly.
I mean, I was just,
don't fucking hide from it because there's something going on. You don't normally talk to me like this, and every time you call in, you got a big fucking problem with me, and I don't know what it is.
I think in general you come off bad on the air, you come off whiny, and you come off like an asshole, and that's what I said last time.
Yeah.
When we were talking about all this stuff, and I just said, well, maybe you're just an asshole. I mean, with all this trouble you have, you're getting in fights on the street over because somebody waved at you the wrong way or something. And you were just talking about this autograph thing, and I think you're way off. You're insulting this caller who is a subscriber who pays money, and you're putting that woman down. I just think you're being an asshole.
So you're the police of decorum on the Sirius network.
I'm the
Howard really
judge.
shouldn't. We shouldn't. Let's not respect Howard and Baba Booey's decisions on who should be on the show. Let's listen to the fucking dresser, the Ramon clone, who calls in because he sits naked in his fucking bed all day with nothing to do.
John, you know what really bothers me about you? You constantly side stare at my boobs and you think I don't know it.
Well, from all of us here at The Bonus Show, thank you for joining us.
Be sure to tune in next week for more Stern Show gems you can't see anywhere else. For John Hine, I'm Rachel Fine. Good night.
Good night. Maybe I wouldn't side stare if you didn't wear such revealing stuff.
Enough with the wardrobe, John. Okay, one free look. Go.
One free look?
One. Go.
I'm
This
not
is
looking.
it. You get one and we're done.
I'm a pro, Rachel. I don't need that.
Sure.
Thank you.
Great.
People say what it's like working next to Benji, and I say, you know what? He's my friend. Till the end. I don't care if he's late. I don't care if he can't get a date. And I don't care if next to Giuliani he wanted to masturbate. Because he's my friend. I like Benji. It's not popular around here, but I like Benji. He's my friend till the end. And I work next to him and a guy named Fred. And people say, what's it like? And I say, I love it. Because Benji looks like a fat version of John Lovitz.
This is a Howard TV original production.
Here's what you have to look forward to
on this episode of The Bonus Show. Gilbert Gottfried puts the icing on the cake.
Artie joins the fashion police.
Are you guys shooting a Western?
Benji touches grown men inappropriately.
And Sal tries to lasso a cockroach.
We'll get his leg in the hole.
Hello, Stern fans, and welcome to The Bonus Show, a weekly update of all the great behind-the-scenes moments you can't see anywhere else. I'm John Hine.
And I'm Rachel Fine.
Our first story involves frequent show guest Gilbert Gottfried.
For those of you who saw the radio show a couple weeks ago, you will undoubtedly remember Gilbert's run-in with Lisa G. Well, we have some more footage of Gilbert's antics. Watch this.
So how was your appearance today, Gilbert? It was...
It was good, yeah. I didn't want that one. I don't like the way it tastes. Wait a sec. Nah. Okay. Yeah. I think I'll take one to go. And I should leave this one there. Okay. All right, that's fine. All right. I'm lost. I'm lost. I actually am lost. That was not like part of a bit. I've been up here like a few thousand times, and I still don't know where the rooms are.
Class act. Now, Rachel, I understand you have a story about another classy guy.
I do indeed, John. His name is Mr. Artie Lang, and in addition to being super funny, he's also apparently a fashion expert.
Did the guys at Howard are you guys shooting a Western?
Yes.
Like, what is going on?
See, this is Brokeback Mountain.
This is
if
a
you put us
polo.
together.
Oh, it's Brokeback Mountain, all right. These guys are gay.
But that's really ugly. At least mine's like fashionable.
If you were wearing a shirt,
if you were
wearing a shirt of David Wright blowing a guy on the 69 Mets, it would be less gay.
Why is this gay? Explain what is gay about it.
You know what? Compared to your sneakers, that looks like something Steve McQueen would wear.
This actually probably is.
What were you in prison?
Yeah, they took my laces away, so I don't hang myself.
I think Artie's ready to cover some red carpet events and offer his fashion insights to celebs.
That would definitely make things more interesting out there. Hey, what the fuck are you wearing?
That's a horrible Artie impression. Just FYI. Sorry. As if you aren't getting enough John Hine right now. Let's show you a few highlights from his wrap-up show.
Jason, you had a good time with the mashed potato bar.
Oh, my God. First of all, I love mashed potatoes. And I walk in, and I'm wasting time at the cheese and cracker table. And I turn around, and I see this mashed potato thing. My heart almost stopped. I was like, this is the greatest thing ever. I know I already explained it on the air, but real quick again. You get like a giant goblet. And the guy just puts as many scoops of mashed potato as you want in there. You had mashed potatoes or sweet potatoes with marshmallows. I chose the mash. And then they had these ladles that were so big, but just big enough to fit inside the top of the cup. And gravy and sour cream and Cheese Whiz and bacon and scallions. And then I just mushed it all up into a soup. I could drank it. It was delicious.
I heard, is this true? Somebody came up to Jason's table at the cocktail hour. They thought it was a buffet station.
That's very funny.
If Jason's mashed potatoes obsession didn't interest you, maybe this dig he made about the lovely Robin Quivers not having an original thought will.
Robin said today she contemplated suicide also?
Yes.
She's always, as soon as somebody else says something, she's right there to,
well, she told us.
I know. I can't wait till the Robin Cupcake comes out.
Yeah.
Well,
Robin's always done everything after the fact.
You're saying Robin's only bringing this stuff up because somebody else says it?
I'm just saying, and I love Robin, but she has a.
Was that your Sal disclaimer there?
I do love Robin, but she does have the tendency to know everything or agree with something immediately after somebody said it. Oh, I was just about to say that. Oh, I was thinking that 20 years ago, but I never said it out loud. It's always right after somebody else says it. I would just like her to be in front of a story for once, I guess.
I don't know that I agree with that completely, but the one place where that did show up a lot that was really funny, Robin stopped doing it after we pointed it out, was for like 6 months in a row on the Mike Walker game, where she had the wrong answer, and then somebody would say the right answer. She goes, "That's what I was going to say."
So it's either Julia Roberts or Blake Lively, and I would like to announce that the winners are Howie and Greg.
Look at us, pal.
There we go, together. Together we can do anything.
I don't believe the Blake Lively story where she got up and danced, because I believe that part of it, but I don't believe the part where
the gift basket.
The gift basket and the apology.
That was going to be my other pick.
Robin has tons of original thoughts, so lay off her, all right? Girl power. All right, wrapping up the wrap-up show clips, here are the guys talking to a caller who is determined to find out Howard's cultural DNA.
Hey, guys. Howard said this a few times, and it sort of annoys me. Fred is there, and to build on the Kurt Waldheim theme, he's mentioned sending his bar mitzvah tape to the grandfather in Florida, and that his other grandfather was listening very closely. To me, that sounds like two Jewish grandfathers. How exactly is Howard half Jewish?
Fred, that's
a good question. Well, you know what? You'd have to ask Howard, because you have to take him at his word.
But what rationale could he have for being half anything?
You're going to have to call back tomorrow and try and get through Will.
Maybe both parents are a quarter Jewish.
Oh, so it adds up.
It might.
You'd still be full Jewish, Benji.
Now, which half of Howard is Jewish? Rachel, do you like it when fat men tickle you?
Why? Are you offering?
I'm sportily beefy. I was referring to Benji. Check out this clip.
I was just telling everybody what a great tickler I am. I'm very ticklish myself sometimes, and I love tickling and being tickled. So we're going around and we're going to see who I can tickle the best. So here we go.
He is good at it. Oh, that was so fruity.
That was the gayest thing.
Who hasn't wanted to hold an enormous comedian in their hands and elicit laughter?
And took a look back at some of her. Best moments on the show. This is a big challenge.
Don't even think about it.
This is the biggest challenge ever.
Don't even think
This is the
about
biggest
it.
challenge ever.
Look at it.
He was laughing. He's laughing. He can't resist.
Richard Christie will do just about anything for a laugh. So here he is doing just about anything for a laugh.
This Ronnie will make out with me.
You gotta run the Gross. Oh man. Hey Sabian, how do you let shit like this happen?
Whoa!
That's your ally. Nice. Real nice. Oh,
yeah.
Face.
This next clip is gross and mean, and I don't like it.
It's because you're a chick and your disdain proves that this clip is indeed a gem. Here's what happens when you put a piece of string, Sal, and a cockroach in the same room.
It's prank time. We found a roach and put it under this cup. So what JD is going to do is he's going to hold this string. I'm going to stick the roach onto the string. And then we're going to fuck with people. Ooh, it's nasty. Ugh. Okay. Oh, you! Ah, this leg came off. Ugh. Okay. See, it's moving too fast. Oh, wait, I know what to do. We got to flip him on his back. Yeah. Okay. There you go. Okay. Stop moving. Okay, so here we go.
You know what I mean? And like there's tuxedos and there's food and there's flowers and there's people, and that's making them crazy too. I'm sure. Did you meet? There you go. Have you met them?
I met
What is that?
It was a roach.
Cockroach. Don't leave me with your fucking bullshit.
Believe me, I'll have some. I'll just wear it. Don't have
You know
to
what
worry.
the fuck is that?
Dude, knock it the fuck off. Hey, you guys, I tell you what.
Get that?
And this fucker's in on it, dude? How can I direct? Look, I'm hands off the wheel right now. Not cutting any of this. You just fuck the show up.
Oh, and Sugar's had some.
I'm calling PETA.
Will they get rid of Sal?
Maybe.
That'd be great. And for all of us here at The Bonus Show, thanks for watching. For Rachel Fine, I'm John Hine, and we'll see you next week.
No, not yet. Yeah, I'm gonna file on time.
Ronnie loves it.
Let's take a couple of calls from
Richard, Christy.
Hey, I'm Harry Shearer. Welcome to Howard TV. Why am I here? Why is anybody here? I got a product to flog, and Howard's got the key to the marketplace. So they tell me. I've been with Howard before, but it was years ago. He doesn't remember, but I do.
I'm excited to have Harry Shearer here. He's one of my favorites. I think he's a brilliant guy. He's one of those guys who's had an amazing life. He's a bright, funny guy, and But what I love about him. Hey, Harry. How you doing? What I love about Harry is that you're sort of like this guy who doesn't take any bullshit from anyone. You're almost, I'm going to say this as a compliment, a malcontent.
I'm known around the industry as the turd in the punch bowl.
Yeah, I mean,
seriously.
Harry,
Hi there. How are you?
Harry's one of those guys who will fight with any, like.
Oh, you
for
don't care
example,
how big you are, yeah.
Like on The Simpsons.
Yeah.
You do 6 of the voices.
Am I still on The Simpsons?
You are still on The Simpsons.
Yeah.
But that's good.
I got to answer my calls.
But the thing is with The Simpsons, it's almost like you're angry with The Simpsons. At the same point that he does, I would say, about 6 voices on The Simpsons.
Try 16, babe.
16?
Wow. Yeah, and I babed you when I said that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You do 16 voices on The Simpsons.
At least. See, that's the only thing I've learned from Bob Dylan is give a different answer every time I'm asked that question.
Right. But, I mean, it's an amazing amount of voices. And
Yes.
it's not like you do the same voice. It's you have complete unique voices. I don't watch The Simpsons. I'm probably the only guy on the planet doesn't. You don't either. You've never seen an episode.
Well, I've heard it's on.
Right. You really don't watch it.
I don't watch it right now. But I don't watch any television.
What's amazing about you is that despite the fact you do 16 voices, and somebody said to me that you get now, I forget what the price was, $400,000 an episode.
Whatever I get.
That you're a multimillionaire from The Simpsons.
I got enough money to buy out Mr. Skin.
Yeah, and you nevertheless criticize The Simpsons. You say the last 3 years of scripts are horrible.
Well,
and even the people from The Simpsons are like, hey, fuck you. We pay you a lot of money. You're on the show.
Yeah.
Go complain about everything in the world.
Nobody else is noticing, Harry. Shut up.
Right. They're angry. But you won't shut up. You will say, I'm not satisfied.
Listen, you want the actual fact of what happened there?
Yes.
How much of this can I tell you? We had a really rancorous negotiation.
Right. Now, you at the time when you first signed with The Simpsons, I guess you were part of the Tracy...
No. I came in to do The Simpsons. Had nothing to do with the Tracy Ullman Show.
Did you audition for The Simpsons?
No. Are you
way.
kidding me?
People know you. I mean,
Yeah,
you're
Matt knew me from my radio show.
Right. So they brought you in to do a bunch of the
They
voices.
twisted my arm. They kept calling and saying, "We need you. We need you. We need you."
And
finally,
you didn't care if you did a cartoon or not. You had no
That's
idea
correct.
you would be this successful.
I thought it was Fox. Do you remember Fox?
It was nothing.
It was a coat hanger you needed to receive the UHF station.
So when you first signed for this new cartoon for Fox, they said to you, "Oh, we'll pay you." I don't know what you originally earned an
What are you
episode.
looking
It says
at?
notes of what you earned here. Harry earned $30,000 an episode on The Simpsons from 1989 to 1998.
That's not true. I don't
No,
think
it wasn't even that much.
I think it wasn't even that much.
Right.
When we started, God no.
Because you were like, oh, whatever it is, I'll do these guys a favor.
Yeah.
But I guess you signed a contract and stuff. And,
7 years.
And the show became huge.
Yeah, immediately.
It was the #1 show on Fox before
Yeah.
American Idol, and it's still strong in the marketing and everything.
Yeah.
And you finally said, wait a second, I need to participate in this. I'm doing 16 voices.
I'm looking at the guys from Friends.
Right.
And I'm looking at Paul Reiser. Do you remember Paul Reiser got $1 million an episode for year 7 of Mad About You?
That's right.
And, of course, that was the last season of Mad About You.
That's right.
Yeah.
He bankrupted them.
That's right. Well, whatever he did, it was just, enough.
And you said, okay, I know we're a cartoon, but I'm part of the success of this. Yeah. And rightly so. I mean, the voice is a key thing.
Well,
What are the voices you do? Is that insulting to ask you to do something?
No.
Like who?
Oh, it's insulting to ask me to do it.
Is
but
it?
No,
Who's a character that you do?
Well, I do C. Montgomery Burns.
Right.
I do, what's his name? Smithers.
Smithers.
What's his name? It's early in the morning.
Yeah.
I do Principal Skinner. I do Reverend Lovejoy. I do Kent Brockman.
Yes.
And I do Ido, the school bus driver.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's just a little... But anyway, apropos of your thing about the voices, the hotel I'm staying in here in New York shows old cartoons in the elevator.
Right.
And I was watching a Tom and Jerry going up to my floor the other day, and I realized Tom and Jerry, I don't know anything about Tom and Jerry.
Right.
If I told you Tom and Jerry, tell me about Tom and Jerry. Well, the mouse chases the cat. That's all you know.
That's it.
You know why?
Why?
They don't talk.
Right.
They got no voices.
That's right.
Beautifully drawn, funny cartoons.
Right.
No voices. End of story. Pay me the money.
They don't have. It's right. It's simple that way. If you made a cartoon, you wouldn't have any voices.
That's right.
But you,
Family Guy comes close, but you know.
So you were going through, as you said, a really bad negotiation because you finally said, "I want to get paid for this thing."
Yeah.
I mean, I see everybody getting very rich from it.
Yeah.
And so
Did you rally the whole cast? Did you
tried?
They wouldn't go along with you?
None of them.
Oh my!
That's why I'm the
goodness.
turd in the punch bowl.
Is that true?
Yeah.
No one else. Everyone was like, "Hey, we're satisfied. We're just doing a dopey cartoon voice.
Hey,
we'll take
just shave the wool off our backs. We're fine.
Right. Nice sheep.
Yeah.
So you were just like, so you were the turd in the punch bowl, as you put it, and you started to complain.
I started.
Yeah. You started it all off.
I continued.
You continued.
I continued to agitate.
Right. And so is that why you said the script sucked?
Well, wait a minute. Now there's a deal made. I can't discuss a lot of this because we have to sign confidentiality.
You get $400,000 an episode.
I'm not even allowed to discuss that.
Right.
Only Fox is allowed to break the confidentiality clause.
Okay. Well, I'm telling people what you get.
Well,
All right.
interesting.
All right.
I got to call my lawyer.
Right.
So anyway, it was bad stuff. It ends. They put a thing in. You agree to a deal, then they say, "Oh, by the way, when we send it to you on paper, there's a new thing that we didn't even talk about that's in there." So that pissed everybody off. But I got more pissed off than anybody else. This all goes down. It gets meaner and nastier in ways I can't even describe, except that I'm thinking, and I think I once said, I'm going to take the Steven Seagal approach if you guys aren't careful. Pay me in gold bars.
Right.
If we don't knock this off. Anyway, now I get a really bad summertime flu. So I'm angry and I'm sick. And this guy from a fan site who I'd done an email interview with a couple of years earlier writes me a new email, says, "Hey, season 4 is coming out. Can you just send me a couple more answers?" Okay, I'm in bed. I got my laptop. I'm really sick and angry. He says, "Do you ever watch season 4? And I just say, "No, I don't, because it makes me sad." And then I go on. Now, this is a semi-private, I think, conversation, which ends up in the Rupert Murdoch-owned New York Post. Gee, he owns Fox, too. I wonder what's going on there.
Aye.
And that's what happens. I'm made to write a humiliating apology.
Oh, God.
to the cast and crew of the show.
Oh, no.
Serious.
So you don't party or hang out with anybody else from The Simpsons? You don't care.
Party with The Simpsons, yeah, right.
You guys don't get together and have a whole big
no.
party.
We don't get into the hot tub and hang.
When you record this show, The Simpsons, do you all sit in a room together and record together?
Classically, we do, yeah.
Yeah, so that's kind of fun. Are they nice people at least? I mean,
they're okay.
You're not that choked up with the whole thing. It's just a great money-making opportunity.
I haven't sent a lot of cards.
Yeah, right. So you know, you amaze me because you've had an amazing life, and I say the only reason that you can be this turd in the punch bowl is because you have so much talent. Because you get in fights with everyone that you ever worked for. I'm thinking back to Saturday Night Live.
Well, not everyone. That's two.
That's only two.
Yeah.
All right, but Saturday Night Live,
Yeah.
classic example. You get hired to be one of the main players on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And you hate it. They treat you horribly.
Yeah.
Terrible.
I don't hate it until they treat me horribly. Then I hate it.
Then you go into the movie Spinal Tap.
Yes.
The movie's a huge success. Everyone loves you.
Right.
The thing's hysterical.
Yeah.
Everyone realizes, wow, Harry's the funniest. And then you go on as a guest on Saturday Night Live.
Yes.
And you have a great time. You go, you know what? Saturday Night Live isn't so bad. I must have been crazy. This is fun.
Well, they changed a few things in the meantime.
Right. When they treated you great when you were a guest.
Yeah.
So you agree to then become, again, a cast member on
Yeah.
Saturday Night Live. You go back within days.
I hate it again.
You hate it again.
horrible.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
You hate it because, as a guest, they were treating you fantastically.
I didn't think, oh, they treat me nice because I'm a guest. I didn't, you know.
You didn't put that together.
I'm a smart guy. That's how stupid I was.
Why was Saturday Night Live so horrible in your life?
4 words: Lorne Michaels, Dick Ebersol.
Those two guys.
Yeah.
Lorne Michaels.
Yeah.
No respect for him?
Me?
Yeah.
You know, I have respect for one thing that he did. Figured out a way to have a show on network television with no competition on either of the other networks.
Right. Why is there no competition for Saturday Night Live?
I think it has to do with, like, stations make more money showing old crap on their own than they could with a network show.
I mean, but NBC has made a huge profit with Saturday Night Live.
But, you know, they had control of the time. It was the old Weekend Tonight Show.
Right.
It was the old reruns of Johnny.
That's right.
And so they had the time already. You can't get the time back from a CBS station if you held a gun to their head.
And I would think it would be the perfect place for I'll call you a genius like you. You can write. You're funny.
I tried
you
to
do
sell
characters.
I tried to sell an 11:30 Sunday night show one time.
It
Good
didn't
luck
work
with
out.
that. Good luck with that.
What happened when you went on Saturday Night Live? Who was the first season you went on? Who were the fellow cast members?
Everybody in the original cast but Belushi and Aykroyd. So it was Billy, Gilda, Garrett Morris, Lorraine Newman, and
an
me.
amazing time.
Yeah.
I mean, what an exciting, creative time, and yet it was horrible.
What a lot of coke.
Was there a lot of coke? Did you do it?
I didn't.
You didn't do drugs ever?
I didn't say that.
Oh, but you didn't do any coke there.
Coke just never did anything for me, fortunately.
So Chevy Chase had left the show.
Chevy left after year 1.
Right, and Bill Murray now was part of it.
And John and Danny had just left.
Did you become good friends with all those guys? Or were you again the turd in the punch bowl?
Well, I was the new guy, and they had, been through the mill for 4 years, so
they were all close.
And the moment when I realized, I'm in the shitter here, was when I went to a Knicks game with Billy. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. And I went to a Knicks game with Billy, and I said, this is weird. I got this job as being part of the company, and I don't feel like I'm really part of it. And he said, yeah, well, it's interesting because Lorne told us he hired you as a writer. And we've just been looking at you for the first 3 weeks saying, why is this guy writing all these sketches for himself?
Wow.
So it was just set up like,
So that's when you first got mad at Lorne Michaels because he set you up?
The goddamn bitch set me up.
He did. Did he hire you as a writer? No, he hired you to be a performer. But why wouldn't he tell them that? Because he was working the angles?
Working the angles.
Didn't want to upset the rest of the cast?
Let me just, I'll tell you the very first thing he said to me, even before I started the show, and this put me on my guard. We're meeting in the Winter Garden Theater. He's producing Gilda Live. And he's hired me already, so I'm having my first meeting with him. And he says to me, I've never hired a male Jew for the company before. I usually go with the Chicago Catholic thing.
Good Lord.
Christ, man. I wanted out of there right then.
You just wanted, let me out of this.
Yeah.
I'm gone.
What the heck is
That's
that
the
all
biggest
about?
asshole type statement I've ever heard.
How about that?
Yeah.
Well,
that's what you are to him, the Jew.
Yeah, the other Jew.
The other Jew, right.
By the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wowee.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Speaking of which, I saw the Blu-ray of Schindler's List. Way too many ass hairs.
Oh, really?
Way too
You
many.
freeze frame and you saw
Every single one.
Don't
man.
you think Mr. Skin should put nude scenes from Schindler's List? The website. Now, this,
He
your
has
parents.
all the nudity
Your
in every
parents went through the
film.
Holocaust. They lost
They
their
escaped.
family.
Yes,
they
that's right.
escaped, but their
Yeah.
whole families were
That's
wiped
right.
out. You're
That's
the
right.
Jewish Jew on the planet. That gives
Well,
you.
yeah.
You have a Star of David on today on your back.
That's right.
Don't you think, Mr. Skin, since it's a nude website with legitimate films that feature nudity, it should have the nudes from Schindler's List?
It opens the door to him being a hypocrite if he doesn't.
Exactly.
That's what you're saying, right?
I hope you advise him of that.
Well, I'll give him a buzz after the show.
I mean, you had so many family in the Holocaust that literally ass hairs, those ass hairs could be your grandparents
That's
in that
correct.
film. Isn't
That's
that true?
correct, sir.
All right.
That's correct.
So, without casting any aspersions.
None,
So
no aspersion.
So you have an amazing life.
I'm very lucky.
Wait a second.
Seriously.
You were a
Yeah.
child actor.
Yeah.
You were, well, I don't know
What
how
was
old you
he
were.
in?
Listen to this. Harry Shearer, and I'll get to the new album. Harry's here for a reason, but I'll
Yeah,
get to it.
not
Don't
to
worry.
go through all this.
To go through all this, you need to get a plug. He has a new album now called Greed and Fear, and it's
Okay.
available on iTunes, and I'll tell you what that's all
Okay.
about. But when you were a kid growing up,
Yes.
I don't know how your parents got into this. In fact, I kind of think like maybe your childhood was sad. Your father and mother survived the Holocaust,
Yeah.
and all their family was wiped
Yeah,
out.
yeah.
And I would imagine they put a lot of fear into you and a lot of sort of horror stories into you. I'm projecting here, but I imagine
You are a little bit. I mean, let's put it this way. I never wanted to go see the Shoah when it showed in theaters because I figured that's for the civilians.
But when your parents would talk about their lives, didn't you get very sad and take in their sadness?
No, because
That's only you, Howard.
No,
okay.
no. I'll tell you why. Because as Europeans, they didn't talk about it a lot.
They kept it all shut off.
It was a little secret place that they had. So that was another kind of the thing.
But was your father a sad man? Wasn't he? What did he do in the old country?
He was trained as an opera singer.
An opera singer, a
Yeah.
famous opera singer.
Yeah.
And he came to this country, and
Ran a gas station.
He ran a gas station.
Yeah.
Wasn't he always filled with bitterness that if the Holocaust hadn't happened, he would have been this opera singer?
Well, he died when I was 12, so I didn't have a chance to talk to him in a lot of depth about it. But I didn't get that from him. I
No.
got that he felt, lucky to be alive and lucky to have found my mom. They met each other when they were cooling their heels in Havana, waiting for for 3 years for their visas to be changed so they could come back to the States. So I think I didn't get bitterness from him.
Did your mom
I got
remarry?
bitterness from me. Yeah, much later.
Did you hate your stepfather?
Yeah.
You did?
You
Oh, sure.
did.
Yeah,
Oh, sure.
because you hate everybody.
I don't hate
He
everybody.
had no chance.
It's a real honor if Harry
Probably
Shearer
was a
likes
nice
you.
guy.
isn't it?
Well,
Yeah.
it should be special.
It's in other words, if you go to work for someone, even as big a break as we would all think Saturday Night Live would have been for you
Yeah.
with Lorne Michaels,
Yeah.
if you see bullshit going down, you will call people out on that.
It's tough for me to put up with a lot of bullshit. Yeah.
But let's get back to your lucky life.
Okay.
Who introduced you to being a child actor? Was this important to your father?
My
Because
piano teacher.
your piano teacher.
My
And your
piano
parents must have been excited by this. Your father was a showbiz guy.
Well, he'd been around sort of the serious side of music, but they just knew that I was like crazy for this stuff, you know?
You were in movies with Abbott and Costello.
A movie.
A movie. What movie was it?
Abbott and Costello Go to Mars.
Abbott and
Wow.
Costello. I mean, to work with Abbott and Costello. How
Well,
old were you?
I was 7.
And what did you play?
I played a boy.
You played boy.
I played boy.
Not to be confused with Boy from Tarzan.
That's
but
correct.
Abbott and Costello's boy.
Go to Mars boy.
And when you worked with Abbott and Costello, did you have a lot of FaceTime with them?
I did one scene. Abbott was not there, so I worked with Costello.
Right.
It's the first scene in the movie to save everybody the trouble.
Yeah.
So you just watch that first scene. You've done the job.
Who can forget that first scene?
That first scene, which sets it all up. You'd stay.
What was the setup? How did Abbott and Costello end up in a rocket ship going to Mars?
And ending up in New Orleans, of all places.
Right. Is that where the rocket ship landed?
I think so.
And they thought they were in Mars.
Yeah.
Good movie.
Yeah.
I like it.
Why
Why don't they ever remake those?
Because who would be Abbott? Who would be Costello is like flying a plane with me.
Costello's the fat guy,
the
right?
fat guy.
Yeah, right. Go ahead.
Costello's the
fat guy is.
This is so sad.
Well,
Explain
come
to
on.
people what's going on.
100 years from now, Costello was the guy with the suit. Anyway, and he's flying a plane. We're talking about rocket ships, and I have one line, except I keep saying it over and over again, so it's a different reading every time I say it. But how does a rocket ship? What makes a rocket ship go?
Do you ever watch that movie to see yourself as a little boy?
I don't watch any of my stuff.
You don't. You wouldn't just be curious to see what you were like as a little boy?
No, I know what I was like as a little boy.
It was not fun to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, here's the thing. I never really. I'm one of I guess the rare grown-ups that doesn't look back and think, God, my childhood. I had a fine childhood.
So
but
nobody pushed you into it.
No. But
How did you get in?
I always my piano teacher became a children's agent.
Oh.
I helped to force her out of piano teaching.
And you were never molested by your piano teacher or your...
No, my Spanish teacher tried, but
couldn't get anything off
couldn't
you.
get.
You never
get to
put
first
out.
base. Couldn't get to first base with me.
Is that right?
Yeah.
What an honor. No
Yeah.
teacher ever wanted me. So you do this child acting. The other movie that you were in, I should
The
say.
Robe.
Well, you were with Jack Benny.
No.
Jack Benny you worked with.
Yes, I did on radio and television, but
But
The Robe.
not the Robe.
The Robe.
Jack
you were
Benny
in.
wasn't in The Robe.
No, I understand
Was that Richard
Now,
Burton?
Jesus, what am I supposed to do with this robe?
The Jack Benny program you were on.
Yes, for
Another
years.
genius. Do you
For years.
remember him?
Oh yeah. I
And
worked
you liked him?
for 8 years. I worked with him.
Is that how you got into wanting to be a comedian? And
Yeah.
everything? This early sort of
Make
childhood?
Jack Benny laugh, and then try to give that up.
And then you even hung out when you were younger with Mel
Mel
Blanc
on the Jack Benny show.
Wow.
He was in the cast.
And don't you think, Mel Blanc didn't live long enough to see that you were a successful voice guy in a cartoon, but he would be so proud of you doing The Simpsons, wouldn't
I
he?
would hope so, yeah.
You would think so.
He was the guy who did all the voices for the Looney Tunes cartoon.
He was brilliant.
For the people who need to know that Costello was the fat guy.
How did your Spanish teacher come on to you?
I was in the Spanish club.
I'm hoping this is a woman, or was it a guy?
No, it was a guy.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Never mind.
End of story.
No, really, you were in the Spanish club.
Yeah, I was in the extracurricular Spanish club.
Right.
And, I can't say he came on. The Spanish club would meet in his house.
Right.
This was all pieced together post facto. And my senior year, and I was a really good Spanish student, so we could participate in contests and we'd win stuff. And
right.
My senior year in college, in high school, I go to UCLA part time.
Right.
So I don't have time for extracurricular activities anymore.
Right.
So I'm still in Spanish, and he gives me a U for unsatisfactory because he's pissed off at me. He's spurned that I no longer can hang out at his house.
Right.
So that's all it was. And he never
I see.
touched my knee or anything.
I see. Oh, you don't have any. You didn't grab your penis. You didn't,
No,
nothing.
I had to wait until I was living in the West Side Y in New York one summer.
Oh, a guy came on to you?
Just a grab.
What is it about you that every guy wants to grab you? Even as I sit here now.
It's the ass hairs.
I want to touch you.
Yeah, thank you.
So go back to...
Feel free.
Go back to touch your ass hairs, please.
Yeah.
Go back to Saturday Night Live for a second.
Must I?
So that first season, was there anything you were really proud of that you got to do there, that you wrote and got to be a part of, that was,
that got on the air?
Yeah.
I would have to... probably a couple things. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'll tell you one.
Okay.
I'll tell you one. It was the show that Rodney Dangerfield hosted. And at the time, I'm sure you remember, the South African government was selling these gold coins called Krugerrands.
Yes.
And I got really pissed off at that whole campaign, at that whole idea. And I did one which was supposed to be... we're on Sirius, I can say this. Which was supposed to be... revealing of what the real South African government was, and the coin was called the Niggerrand.
Right.
I remember that.
Thank you.
Yeah, right.
And I remember Rodney coming up to me like 10 seconds before I'm about to go on the air live with this bit to say, "You're not going to do that on the air, are you, kid?"
And you did it.
I did it.
And people understood it. They just
they got a few angry letters. You couldn't do that. I'm amazed that I can say it on Sirius now, but I mean...
You couldn't do that now on Saturday Night Live.
Anywhere.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah. Well, and you know who I blame? Mark Furman.
Oh, yeah, right.
Mark Furman.
That's right.
Made it the
from the
N-word.
OJ trial, yeah.
Yeah.
He ruined the N-word for white comedians.
He did indeed.
So you...
He ruined Michael Richards' career.
That's
single-handedly.
right.
He did.
Yeah.
I always picture you as best friends with Steve Martin and...
oh, I wish.
Yeah, that would make your day.
That would make my day.
Do you have close Hollywood showbiz friends?
Christopher Guest, Michael McKeon, the guys I
the
work
guys
with.
from Spinal Tap.
Yeah.
Right. Them you're still in touch with.
Oh, yeah. We get together a lot, play music together,
So you go out, and did Saturday Night Live fire you? Or
No.
you left?
No. The end of that year was the end of Lorne's 5-year deal.
Okay.
He left. Gene Domanian comes in. I go to Gene. I say, look, she'd been around, and I told her how unhappy I was. I say, look, I have, I'm not going to be looking over your shoulder saying, oh, how great Lorne was, how bad Gene is. just do me a favor. I'll come back, but bring some people in who know what they're doing, because you're not going to be given the slack that Lorne was his first year, and you're going to get killed. Bring Chris in. Bring somebody in that, bring good people in. She said to me these words, I don't think I want people who know what they're doing.
What a strategy.
Yeah.
I want people who don't know what they're doing.
Yeah. Let's fuck up. How about that?
Wow.
And she got it.
So you left.
I left because of that, yeah.
Right. Until you go off, and then you go, you of course always creative. You make Spinal Tap.
Yeah.
That's huge. They invite you back as a guest. It was great. You had all the Spinal Tap guys there with you. The thing was creative. And you get sucked in again.
Yeah.
They say, who says it to you?
Dick
Gene
Ebersol.
or Dick Ebersol.
Yeah.
Oh, then he's running things.
Yeah.
And we know how great he is. He was just busy bad-mouthing Conan as soon as...
Comedy Genius.
Yeah,
bad-mouthing Conan.
That's right.
Yeah.
And so...
Well, he was trying to help Conan. He was trying to give him comedy advice.
Of course, if he had only been given the opportunity.
Listen to Dick.
If only Conan would listen to Dick Ebersol, everything would have been better.
Yeah. How funny was the Winter Olympics? That's Dick.
Isn't it amazing that Dick knows? I mean, Conan had been working for years and years and years without Dick's help. Yeah. So when Dick Ebersol hired you, you said, hey, okay, it's not Lorne Michaels.
Hey, they treated us so good.
Yeah.
It's got to be different.
It's got to be great.
Yeah.
You show up for work.
Yeah.
Who's part of that cast?
Christopher, Billy Crystal, Jim Belushi, Marty Short.
That was a good
Pamela
year.
Stevenson, Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Fabulous cast.
Yeah. Well, a couple exceptions. But.
Well, okay. I don't have to.
Tell us who the exceptions
are. Oh, you figure it out.
Who were the exceptions? Be honest. Come on. You've never been afraid.
Yeah.
Who is bad on that
show? Billy was an interesting...
You think Billy Crystal was bad on it?
Never trust anybody in show business whose 8x10 glossy pose is...
They put their hands up by their face?
Yeah.
All right. So you didn't get along with Billy Crystal?
No.
No.
Well, I had his footprints on my back, let me say that.
Did you fight with him?
Yeah.
Why?
Because he was... he's a fairly ruthless guy.
Is he?
Yeah.
See, I don't know.
That's what I mean about that you do that sweet pose.
Right.
You're covering
It seems like there's a lot of people in showbiz. Like I hear Ellen DeGeneres. No, all jokes aside, is not a nice person off the air, but she's lovely on the air. Lovely, nice.
Only see her on the air.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I don't know.
I didn't know that about Billy Crystal. What would he do to you? Would he sabotage you?
Well, it was just, Billy took the competition very seriously. And in fairness, there were way too many, it was too large a cast.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So it was really rough to get airtime. And Billy, there was one sketch in particular where everybody had really said, this is such a tasteless piece of shit. I don't want to do it. It was written for me. I said that. Chris said it. It went through the whole thing. Billy said, I'll do it.
More airtime.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. Do you remember what it was? What was it?
It was about, I do remember. It was a rabbi who was a counselor. Like a guy went to his rabbi for counseling and about his problems with his wife. And the only thing the rabbi ever said was, well, kill her. It was just a stupid sketch, And it's like,
I'll do that.
I'll do that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
right.
Billy
Whatever.
Billy the Jew would do that.
Let's do a clown Holocaust movie. Why not? Let's follow it up. Make a whole character out of it. So you are in that cast.
Mm-hmm.
And what goes wrong this time? Why was it bad the second time?
We did the first show. We did men's synchronized swimming, and Dick never stopped saying, "Do you know how much that cost?" And I would say, "Well, I didn't produce it. Don't blame me."
Right.
They only have shown it like 4 million times and amortized it, 4 weeks into it.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes things cost money to look good. You have to make them look
good. The
a certain
water,
way.
we had to water a pool, a whole pool, fill a pool with water.
How much did that thing cost?
I don't know.
Right.
Water isn't free, Howard. You know that. And then he said, we know that you're the political guy. We're really going to look to you for the political stuff. And I think 3 weeks out of 7, I was standing around in Ronald Reagan makeup for the whole show, never getting on the air. And the makeup is, like a little heavy.
It's humiliating.
A bit humiliating.
You're wrong.
That was my main feeling coming into the ground floor of that building every week was fucking humiliation.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Me too. I mean, I worked at NBC.
Yeah.
And I've never been more humiliated in my life. I've never felt more degraded, more like human scum.
Yeah. Marty used to say, I don't know, I walk into that building, I don't feel funny.
What is it about that building? It made everyone humorless.
Yeah. And it's, as a kid, I always yearned growing up in L.A. I thought that building was like the heart of what was wonderful about broadcasting, and I get into it, and it's like...
Me too. And from the day I walked in, I said, they're just wiping the spirit out of me.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever it is that makes me happy is gone.
Yeah.
I'm humorless.
And you're supposed to be doing comedy.
Yeah, and I would go and I'd work with engineers and create bits and write stuff, and they would just look at me like I was shit.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't believe. I mean, I said, "This is the end."
Yeah.
So I understand that.
And it's 1 o'clock in the morning, and you're walking out of a building feeling mortified and humiliated. You know?
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, when I watched Saturday Night Live those years, and I would see like Martin Short, I thought it was some of his most brilliant stuff. And yet, look what was going on internally.
Yeah.
He was like, "I just want to get out the door."
Yeah. Yeah.
And who knows? He might have stayed with the show longer if he'd had a better feeling.
I think all of us would have.
Is the problem that the building is just too corporate, that it just doesn't feel like a fun house?
I don't know. I mean, you know, when I first went there, I read a book about your show of shows, which was a 90-minute live comedy show on Saturday night from Studio 8H. Sound familiar?
Yes.
With Sid Caesar and Carl Reiner and all these great people. And I read the book to see, okay, I remember very distantly it being funny and thinking, all right, I'll and it was different. It was different. They wrote the stuff on Monday, and then they just committed to doing the show for the rest of the week. Let's make the best show of this script we can.
Right.
As opposed to this fantasy of, let's stay up like we're in a college dorm and not write until Wednesday, and then we
because
won't
under
ever
pressure,
rehearse.
we're really going to...
Yeah.
It's like a formula.
Yeah, yeah. And I just think it was the wrong way to do it, and nobody ever came in and said, let's do this a professional way.
So people would burn out.
Yeah.
And also maybe it was a different kind of pressure. I think when they did the show of shows, it wasn't the same ratings pressure. I guess when you're on Saturday Night Live...
There's no ratings pressure on Saturday Night Live. The competition is old movies on Channel 2.
That's true.
You know? The only pressure is to make sure that Budweiser gets a plug.
So you left after a year there?
Half a year.
Half a year?
January 13th.
Was Billy Crystal so upset when you left?
Yeah, I think he cried.
Were you one of those
I think
guys?
he did this.
Were you again the turd in the punch bowl? Like, was he like one of those guys who just said, "Oh, I'm so glad Harry's out of here. He's a negative energy. We don't want him around."
They airbrushed me out of the cast photo on the 8th floor. That's all I know.
No kidding.
Yeah.
After a half a year, you leave. You went into Dick Ebersol's office and said, "I can't take it."
We had a meeting at 1:44 in the morning, and Dick said, "You know, this isn't. I don't think this is working out." And I said, "You're so right. Just pay me what you owe me, and I'll be delighted to leave."
And they did.
Yeah. And and the great thing was that they had made this beautiful, really elaborate, first they'd ever done kind of 3D animated opening, and they couldn't afford to take me out of the opening.
You were in for the rest of the season.
For the whole season, my face is on the opening.
What amazes me about you, you know, I look at the career of like Jay Leno. Jay Leno holds on to that show. He holds on to that relationship with NBC, no matter how they humiliate him.
Yeah.
You talk about humiliation. You can't be any more humiliated that after 17 years they fire you.
Yeah.
They put on Conan. They fire you from the 10 o'clock show, and he still sucks their corporate dick like it's like the greatest thing in his life.
Yeah. Well, it is.
Yeah, it's the greatest thing in his life.
Yeah.
And yet you are so confident. And most people would have said, you know what, I'll eat any shit Dick Ebersol hands me because, you know what, this is a gig. I need this. I want to be in show business.
Yeah.
But you're very confident in your own abilities.
Well, I was very patient, you know.
Right.
I think the thing in show business is everybody is so desperate and scared. And I'll tell you the truth. I was maybe 52 or 3 before I realized, you know what, they're not going to kick me out of show business.
Yeah, you've got an ability. And you've always had an ability. What college did you go? You went to Harvard?
UCLA and Harvard Graduate School.
And you were like
political science.
And while you were in college, weren't you some sort of reporter? And
I was on the newspaper. I edited the editorial page of the paper, and I ran the humor magazine for a while. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you've never had a problem getting work.
But you know, even for me, you know, 53 before you realize they're not going to kick me out of show business. There's that thing in the back of everybody's mind.
Right. Yeah, but
there's
listen
going to be
to
the
this.
knock on the door.
And
Thank you.
But here's why Harry's talented. After graduating from college, Harry covered the Watts riots as a freelance writer for Newsweek. Not many guys get out of college and write for Newsweek.
Yeah.
He also taught English throughout the Compton School District. And even there, you didn't get along with people, did you? There was a lot of bullshit going down.
English in Compton?
Yeah, what happened? What happened when you were an English
What
teacher
are you
in
saying,
Compton?
Robin?
No.
What point are you making?
Oh, my.
You weren't that successful.
Yeah, it didn't take.
It was horrible. There,
Last
right?
time I saw this woman, speaking of which, was on Celebrity Jeopardy.
That's right.
And I
He
won.
was the one who was laughing hysterically when I walked back into the dressing room.
Was that your last
After
appearance?
that final Jeopardy question, yes.
Believe it or not, she has won Jeopardy.
The only time I was in the lead in my show that day was when I won Final Jeopardy.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Hey, I know I'm going to forget to ask you this, and I do want to go back to you teaching, but let's save that for another time.
Yeah.
But I have to remember to ask you this. So when you were the child actor, you auditioned for and got the pilot for Leave It to Beaver.
Yeah.
You played Eddie Haskell.
Yeah.
You were the original Eddie Haskell.
Yeah.
Which brings chills to my spine when I say it. Why did you not become Eddie Haskell in the regular TV series?
My parents. They said, it's cool for you to be a working actor, but I was going to public school.
Right.
And they said, if you're going to be in a show as a part of the cast week in and week out, we're going to have to take it. You can't go to public school. We're going to have to put you in one of those special Hollywood schools. We don't think that's right. We don't think it's right for, 20 Teamsters are standing around going, hey, the kid doesn't have it today.
Isn't that amazing that your parents were willing to turn down that money, too?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that says something about
that's a
them.
part of why he is the way he is, I imagine.
Yeah.
Because even they would not just kowtow and say, we have to put
that's
our
a good
child
point.
through
That's a good
that.
point. I never thought of that.
Yeah.
No, I think that's very healthy. I think
Yeah.
most people would be seduced and give their child over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's why so many child actors are fucked up. They
exactly right.
They,
My parents were on my side.
Wow. Do you ever have regrets that where is that original pilot with you as Eddie Haskell?
It's on the DVD of the collected Leave It to Beaver episode.
I'm getting that tomorrow. I got to see it. Were you a good Eddie Haskell? They offered you the part.
They offered me the part. The only time I've ever seen it, I was on with Dave one time, and he showed like a little clip of that, and I saw it out of the corner of my eye.
Did it flip you out?
It did. It did.
I mean, you had a whole take on Eddie
Well,
Haskell. How old were you at that time?
I must have been about 10. The only thing I could think of was that was pre-orthodonture me.
Wow.
My teeth were out to here.
A funny-looking Eddie Haskell.
Yeah, the tusks.
And so, I mean, I don't know. In some way, I imagine I'd be like, oh, wow, I could have been Eddie Haskell. I could have had, I could have.
But look what happened to him.
Yeah,
it would have been horrible.
He's a sheriff
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah.
But it would have been horrible.
Killed in
really.
Vietnam, working at a 7-Eleven, whatever those things.
It might have even killed who you are today.
Yes.
Have you ever met the guy who plays Eddie Haskell?
No.
That would be fascinating. Does
I've
he
never
realize
met anybody from that show.
Does he realize he was second choice?
I don't know. I can't look into his mind, Howard.
And what was the episode about when you were in Leave It to Beaver? Do you even remember it? Boy, I would be totally
But the rest
fixated
of the
on it.
cast was exactly the same.
I think it was the same people. The only show that I really remember the plot of was I was on a Jack Benny show, and it was CBS was late to go to color television.
Right.
Because
they thought it wouldn't happen.
Well, no. The system that was adopted was invented by NBC. So they go, fuck you. Okay, put on your own color shows.
Right.
You sell color sets. It was like that. That was what it is. So now they finally decide, okay, this color thing is happening.
It's sticking.
Right. It's sticking. So they force everybody to go to color. So it was the first Jack Benny show in color. So the writers write an episode that's got a lot of color in it. Jack takes the Beverly Hills Beavers to the circus.
Right.
Okay, so the lights are incredibly hot. We're at the circus, and of course, when the show goes into syndication, everything, because so many of the shows are in black and white, they just transfer everything in black and white. So they go to all that trouble, and the show ends up, now you're looking at black and white balloons for the rest of eternity.
So you've, you talk about you were like the guy who they looked at for political humor and all that stuff. So even in between all these other gigs and everything you do, The Simpsons, out of all the things you've done in your career, make you the most money, really. Isn't that amazing? That they're just doing these cartoon voices. And you don't even have to do that much work, right? I mean, you can go, what is it, once a week and record these things?
We do a show once a week, yeah.
Yeah. What is it, Richard?
Oh, I just want to say, first off, I'm a massive fan.
Oh, thanks.
I almost cried when he did the Simpsons voices. That's like, because I
wear
grew
Simpsons
up on
underwear, don't you?
Yeah.
Do you really?
Yeah.
I get a piece of that.
Let me ask you something about The Simpsons. Do you get a piece of the merchandising?
Rumor has it we get a little taste.
A little taste of the merchandising.
Yeah.
You were the only one of the cast. What did they put together that I read?
The 20th anniversary
The
show?
what?
It was a ride. I think it was at Universal.
The
Yes,
ride.
the Universal ride.
Yeah.
They feature the voices of all the characters.
I've written it. It's awesome.
Yeah, but all the Harry Shearer voices are not part
I
of the ride.
noticed that. Yeah, they're missing a lot of characters.
They wouldn't pay up? Is that right? So again, you're the only cast member who said, hey, wait a second. I want to get paid for this. The other cast members go, oh, thank you.
A ride? Oh, goody.
I've never thought of my voice on a ride.
Yeah.
Always wanted to do that.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're not a part of that.
Now, let me ask you something. All of the noise you make, do the other cast members benefit from your fight? See, you're doing them a favor
I'm
every
doing,
time.
as Lloyd Blankfein of Goldman Sachs said a couple months ago, I'm doing God's work.
So in other words, you never sit and worry that you're going to get fired from The Simpsons. You're secure enough, again, that they're not going to throw you out of show business.
I guess so. Yeah, I mean, it's sort of like, they did this big, the first time we ever had a negotiation, they did this big nationwide talent search for people to replace us. And that didn't go so well. And I have to tell you this story because I don't know if it's been told publicly, but it's my favorite Hollywood story because it's a very different side of Hollywood. They offered the gig to all the A-level voiceover people in Hollywood, the people who do all the other cartoon shows and stuff. And to a man and woman, they all said, that's their gig.
Wow.
So that's
when
rare.
When does that ever happen?
When does that ever happen?
Wow.
Yeah. So those people deserve a huge tip of the hat.
And Richard, it wouldn't be the same cartoon if they used different voices.
No, and I've seen the cartoon in German and like Spanish when I was in Europe, and it's not the same thing.
Well, this is what the Serbs understand. I was in Belgrade, and they don't dub it. They have our voices and the subtitles.
Yeah, you got to have your voice.
Serbs know.
They know the real thing.
The Serbs can tell.
But the show, Matt Groening's other show, Futurama, supposedly they're using other voices when they bring it back to Comedy Central.
Really?
Because, Billy West was part of the voices for Futurama, and I think they're replacing him and the other voice actors because they wanted too much money.
How did you end up in this interview anyway?
Oh,
I can't even get rid of it. I was doing really well on my own.
You were doing great.
I wanted to ask a quick question about Spinal Tap.
Serbia.
Right, go ahead. Quick question about Spinal Tap. Yeah, I mean, really.
I'm sorry. I'm a big Derek Smalls fan.
Yeah. All right, go ahead.
I always heard, was Spinal Tap based on any specific band? Because I heard, did you guys tour England with the band Saxon?
I did.
You did?
Yeah.
To get ideas for the movie?
Yeah, just little tips like footwear tips, and I learned to basically hold my left hand. If I played open strings, I could always have my left hand high fisting.
And your mustache was from the bass player from Saxon, right?
No, from Lemmy of no, my hair was from Lemmy of Motorhead. I forget where the mustache came from, but it was all everybody was doing like a bunch of different bands.
And Harry, the whole movie was pretty much ad-lib, right?
Totally
ad lib.
Yeah, except for 2 lines. Except for when Sir Dennis Eaton Hogg reads the toast. We had to write that.
Scripted.
That was scripted.
That's the only thing you scripted.
That's right.
And you know what a lot of people don't realize? If you watch Spinal Tap, the DVD with the commentary, it's like watching a whole nother movie because they're in character.
Right.
And it is the funniest thing I've ever seen.
You do the commentary in character.
In character. And did you know they give awards for DVD commentary?
Did you win one?
That's the only award I've ever won.
Wow. Like an Academy Award type thing?
Well, for, DVD Academy.
You've won no awards?
No awards.
Nothing.
I'm the only person on The Simpsons who's not got an Emmy.
Really?
Why do you? Is that again because you're the turd in the
punch
bowl? I don't know,
but I stole it. I stole my Emmy, so I have an Emmy.
You do have one.
Yeah.
Who did you steal it from?
The Academy.
No kidding.
Yeah.
You said I'm going to give myself an Emmy. I'll give you an award. Here. This was.
What? You walk past a table of Emmys and just take one?
Well,
this
kind
is from
kind of.
This is from Craig's Radio Hall of Fame. It recognizes Robin Ophelia Quivers, but you can have it.
No, it's nice. Right. No, it's they gave awards every year to the show,
right?
And the producers get that award. But because they want to be photographed, they drag an actor along. And so I was the one they dragged along that year. And so we go up on stage, and they hand us a statuette. And then when you go backstage, and they take it away from everybody who's going to have one engraved. But since I wasn't going to have one engraved, they didn't take it away from me. So I said, thank you.
Yep,
I'd like to thank the Academy.
Bastards. Harry Shearer's new album. Now, he has a musical album out. And these are song parodies, right?
Well, they're songs, because they're not parodies. They're original songs.
Oh, the original songs you wrote?
Yes.
And they're all about one theme.
Yeah, the economy. The economy's stupid.
These are all political songs about the economy.
Well, they're about some are political, some are sort of just. For example, there's one that my wife sings called "Bonus Baby," which is just about the point of view of a woman whose guy is this banker or hedge fund manager with this tremendous bonus and all the things he's done with it, and he's not giving it back, and fuck you all,
This is what Saturday Night Live is missing out by not having you on.
That's right. And wonderful players. Some of the best musicians in both L.A. and New Orleans. Skunk Baxter and Steve Lukather both play guitar on it.
And you went in his studio and you sing and you record.
Yeah.
Do you actually play instruments?
I play bass.
You do for real?
Yeah.
You can actually play it. Did you learn it for Spinal Tap, or you actually knew what you were doing?
Had been planned for about 8 or 9 years before, and then for Mighty Wind I picked up the double bass, and now I play that every day.
No kidding.
Yeah, I love it.
And so you went into his studio, recorded an album, and now I guess you sell albums.
This is my third.
Yeah, but this is all. But you've never done one where it was just political tunes.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is?
Songs of the Bushmen, which came out in the last year of the Bush administration, was all about people who worked for Bush. Got a Grammy nomination.
How'd that do?
It got a Grammy nomination. It did
That's
okay.
pretty good.
Yeah. And there's a song on that which called Who Is You, about John Yoo, the torture guy.
Right.
Yeah, so.
And now this album.
This album, which has also my favorite. A couple of my favorites are sort of a Pet Shop Boys style song called "Mr. Goldman and Mr. Sax," and